Watching Nabakuya Joman, Einti Kwame, Kasa, Nkrumah, Kasa.
Okay, 101.7 senior bishop. We are transfer what they be medium abo no watcha pon sima edunum pepepe. Ade che be medium me that de ne de ebremu. From me Awurade akwa wasan ho Kwame Nkrumah Tikese. Me morning show president of the land. Fa Bible ne yankin kan brasam nguma edi nkan etire enan yimu edu. Brasam nguma edi nkan etire enan yimu edu. First Chronicles chapter 4 verse 10. Yenti onyankopon asem. Na ya bese frɛ Israel nyankopon sɛ anka wo hyira me na watere ma hye mu na won sɛ di machi na wa amabɔne bi a mɛyɛ me na yaw bi a mɛka me na onyankopon ma de wo srɛ ye no baamu. Amen. Obi na na ye frɛ no Yabes. Na sa Yabes ya ye kan. Obra eni na di papa. Otare ya na wai. Abusua wa firi mu ne maame mamu no, won ye bu ko hwini. Won maame mamu no, won ne bu no sansani. Ewiase ayi ne totwene. Aso bibie mu a enye yie. Niama aye bisi basa. Adwuma no obekomu bibie enye yie. Awari okoye eba mem. Awari na anka sakura no problems ewo mu. Onu kwanu yare no anu odene dabia wo hwe nanim sei ayawreho ohwe nanim ayenisuo de obia yeye no onu kwa ya enye yie onu na afo ne ton niema ewo dwem de obia ton wa yeye no onu kwa wo ton a eyasem. Oh, Bibiara kyerɛ sɛ wɔno kura de eniema die tian. Okay, FM 101. Na wo hunu sa niema ekoso nyina yebesi hunu bi te sɛ de wo hunu yi. Ɛna wo bo Israel nyankopɔn paye. Na wo se na yebesi frɛ Israel nyankopɔn sɛ wo frɛ no. Wafre Israel nyankopon. Was it and Jabez called on the God of Israel, saying, Wafre Israel nyankopon, what dim paye, what bompaye, say Uradie. Wadauruma, let this nonsense stop. Euradie wadauruma, ma wa hiye nyai. Awurade wadawroma ma babresani nyai awurade wadawroma mani tiny nkrofo time no enyai awurade wadawroma da bia na me te disuo awurade mani suo ni nyai wa frɛ Israel nyankopon wa tia me frɛ ne gefo no said say na nipa ka o enipa hye wawuo mami o enipa hye eniema anya ni kama mi o nipa ni mu dia sa wo mabrabom dan so o se wo frɛ ne bofo say wo na wo ma me nkwa mi ngu wo bra wo sign me death warrant wo frɛ Israel nyankopon say one sanka wo hyira me. Oh, what you can't say, Shra, say, Radi, Sanka, woo, Sramia, dear Kabi, who be Huru. Come here, you go. And when if I was up to be sworn to pay you, fa sa to badwuma so fa to me maso wase na watre me hie mu na watre me hie mu na wa enlarge me dominion my coast na watre me hie mu anopai me mpai boni se urade ntre wo hie baby a unam ewo ye hia eye ketewa bi urade ntre wa hie mu wase na wa ma boni bi ameyeme yempai boni se wo ma yare boni bi emekaye nso yempai boni se o ma accident bi metoye yempai boni se wo ma wo bi ntwatro bi ntuye so enkoda afiase yempai boni se awurade ma boni bi meyeye wasina yaw bi amekame mi di yaw hunamu mi di yaw sunsumu na boni na yaw bi amekame o kan ya do Onyankopon se full stop anopai osma me se me mebo amane atia wa se onyame ache wade srede onyame ache wo ya wa wusu onyame ache wa ya amane onyame ache wo haw wate wo ya de wakan wie no se na Onyankopon ma de wo sre ye nyina ebe mu anopai me mpai bo na wasoma me se me sa me kan kire wo se awurade ma ne wo hwehwe de wo bo ho mpaye de wo suro enkwa chichiri awurade ma ne wo hwe nyina emrem Jesus Christ edin mu nti fagidie kase amen ye kinkai every First Chronicles chapter 4 verse 10 Onyankopon asem ni fagidie kase amen.
God bless a homeland, Ghana motherland, faithful and together. Hello, my brother. 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 Hello, my brother.
Chibia Ghana mai betu pon negina wo mamba power dwene Ghana ho kane die chibia anye na magania magashia ni huna magawo ho die chibia eyegigi
One parliament members attending the sitting in Ghana move. One parliament members attending the sitting in Ghana move. Well, are you excellency strong and never give up? Hello, my. One time, your excellency.
Okay, 101.7 Sunie Fasela Kasia Emma this way chocolate drink onyani so she cocoa papa bi and what I this way chocolate drink na cocoa papa na what I nuanu no ahyemu ma say be eyabusia nche fa papa no bi maame no bi obi anu bi na enye kama pa this way chocolate drink di ohia ene insuo hye unya bi na abo no gla tinkrei na ohun so ato this way chocolate drink di ohia ene insuo hye eno ose asene eme de ade bia show yi ebrew sanso na End Point Homeopathic Clinic ebi ayare bia kawo so wakwa enko niema editiawo bibia ye bisi basa na odi wani a kire End Point Homeopathic Clinic na afei wonso so wayire ho na wakwakonu bi na ayeka mapa Dr. Duboatin End Point Homeopathic Clinic say diabetes hepatitis eniare uti pain bi wo mu niema bi ditiawo pepa chofo ni kire End Point Homeopathic Clinic End Point Homeopathic Clinic odi wani kire wa yere obeturi nyina se ede ma homeopathy nuro na Dr. Duboate ede yadwuma pepa cho tie die wo ba wo de afidie bi 4D plus car machine wo de besu na afidie na che bia problem wo na afidie na twado de ma wo ma ne ko obi fa na yare ma End Point Homeopathic Clinic nsa fa yare ensansa na chiri enkokwa End Point Homeopathic Clinic pepa cho Dr. Duboate se ne yare ni tie bia wo ye sin free wa obesaw na yo enye herbal shop na enye baby ye surgery what the homeopathy nuro na yaresa na besaw yare amanako End Point Homeopathic Clinic or Expenditure share signboard Accra Tamakom 22 do after wajan shako straight to Poji Guard for Santa the clinic Kumasi branch Nkrumah boya Angel Location school na Petakra branch or Anaji police station we be obuno tachima hayinsa End Point Homeopathic Clinic na Dr. Duboatin about 9 o'clock wa mamo 30 minutes will be am fan friend Would your friend in New Year and home come as a young number quack? Would the chichim 0244 86 70 68 0244 86 70 68 0244 86 70 68 0244 86 70 68 0244 86 70 68 0244 86 70 68 0244 86 70 68 End Point Homeopathy Clinic. Dr. Dubois Francis here. 0244 86 70 68. Weye. Afei yangwe se betimi edi enkomo ba ko na se mienu bia okay 101.7 so eni na ensam asisipa. Na watwe mu de ensam edoso pa. Na ene se wofa the Bureaucrat Daily Graphic here. Page 18. Busa sembi. Wase is Addo Safo sabotaging government. Munyina mbaka ya honorable Ochirbe fi. Wono ena na anu da wode betu dwa se MPP hu antoni nyina ya Addo Safo. One problem nya e levy endimi pass nya. Wa sheda so yare no akotena buruchiri. Anu obisa na yebedi hu enkomo. Okay 101.7 so ni list of Nana Poku executive director Emma Good Governance Advocacy Group. Me wa chano pay?
Yeah, Ediana.
Eyabia noko.
Eyabia noko. Upio.
Eyabia. Yeah. Anano. Commander Boham.
Yeah.
Commander Boham na eye kwabena bobi ansa. Wo ye the program you said ya tie no. Posi for ana BNI for ebe fa no. Yemfa mra ekopie wo court magistrate court. Ebe pim say ni udi nkomo no ede be ne de be na asi a woni wiase beche.
Yo, ma men check for na men chia wo. Ni wapamfu. Me mo mabaso so ne adwuma so a mo ye boa o my Ghana. Na Kwame enyum tire no wagya ya na. Enyum tire no wagya.
Debi.
Enti da be na o be ma ya safo mo because kwaku man kani gu ye pefu fresh. Wo so wagya wona na ubo mo jitaji.
Kwaku man kani wo me high na hwa na be high.
Si yesrewa nyum chono. Safre ye mo boy wa hono na asem esisi de o si de bonyo.
Mate.
They see enene nansa enyumre anajo. Yapon program. Ya be fa obi e call ye de ni chinchin ya de ne control ye palace self ewo nima. We ye ma humatin ya be fa ne call your friend striking force Central Police Command. The court me who say charges are the day bo inuano mienu. Na first charge in the Bronica be say frivolous. Say be afraid be publication of false news and conduct for the breach of public peace.
But it's in a status, criminal status, no?
Yeah, but yeah, it is. But it's frivolous, as has been expressed by our able lawyer before his lordship.
See any assembling we ain't, you know.
Yes, I say I my work out there.
Yeah, okay.
I'm just reechoing the he said once my brother has pleaded guilty, we stand in same and say it's frivolous. But you see, Kwame, I just want to discuss today one thing that I think, I was seeing the argument course. Say,
yeah, issue no ankasa so na fansa na sane aba bedu bia publication of false news no na court no say a den na mo publish here na den na enye no kore asem ne say
asase bi da AU village ya aviation for asase a state property na asase no so no na omu grade so ama edan bi a esi ho omu budan na na ye ben ho na ebusaye no in fact China fo bi na omu ye sa adwuma no the ben ya ebusaye no na President Akufo-Addo yere
ajo mobusa foreman on site ana China fo na musa wo mu
ebusa nipa bebre in fact answer krana ye be ko honom no. Now people had sent messages at Facebook and na ebinum so privately any year din komo say oma be see Rebecca Foundation signboard ewo sasa so anunti in fact kwabna sometimes on pentemumwa so
but I asked to sebu bisaye no ana mu no Facebook no munya any documentary proof be a say oh a president here
there are so many
okay
those ones will be kind as I see rap for cramponi about you know they have given us a lot of there are so many so Akoba say aviation for assassin
aviation for the about chumanso
there be assassin rap for assassin there will round
but also can say aviation for assassin it didn't got to be aviation for the normal chumanso
they say assassin rap for any aviation for chumanso
yo
and to say aviation ya banki assassin rap for any aban chumanso say assassin so on you should be ma on to me from a private developer name will say back to the owners of the land. Enti Akoba say you can't ask them no radio no so if I ever check them you video no you could try video no say signboard ni siasa so yeah you grade I getting ready for development
na oyine ayi nkrata mukuta sesia mubetimi attender in as evidence di gina so se mo de kasa no sa nkrata no eye munya free eye asase wura ho ana hwanom ho
Kwame you see emun so da ya esenitrim asa no be be kwa kan wo ho
okay
our sources cannot be disclosed because we have so many sources that are very ready to want to help with the case. Because our bias as we are which mean boy show bottom. We said it and it was not with malice. Even though Sabi your mom mapa ye pese ye sum ya man. So my baby ya dia ye ka ye setre ne ka se ne be ya Sabi se boni kura na about trima Ubehu se kokobo bi basunti no koso nti na wo se bi jai eti ye kan ena ye discuss we ene so no we had a lot further and better particulars yetimi disu ehun se bi se enra madam fubia meni ni din komo ena me se Rebecca Foundation ena sign it so say na any Okotu Foundation ana ye dey serious eti satem no na ye kokan na kwabra na edi chame ena wono na esuma ma omkotua video no ne reporters kotua video no de bai eti no ekoba say ye discuss satem no a ye wo hwa na cantonment police etro kwabna no say omofa evidence na etrese Mama Rebecca Akufo-Addo ena occupy sasa ena kwamna say yes Rebecca Foundation enti video no nyina ye dia koma no Rebecca Foundation so obi anim ni wura Even though Rebecca Foundation is an entity separately from the owner, no. Obia nim say Sabi, Ose Kwame despite Ejuma Utimu. Utimi nka say OKFM, Kwame Nkrumah Tikese dia. Enti ye chechirem na no. Na adie bi emu awrem esiye say omo so omo frɛ kwabena on several occasions oma. Meanwhile, Sabi prayer. And then in Ansana, Omobetino Anajono was the first time I posted for. In fact, Obi Kra only for friend or crown, while not in where this all you posted me. And almost say, Obi be friend, and after one you Obi number, not on friend. Na, you say, as I see being one them. To the panel of fair Kwabana say, when you're sure, as I walk and okra, when you're sure. About Asama Wokan, you know, other than Yasuma, not only sure about the Wokan. It's Sandy Pakwana or Fair Quabnano. Sabio, only Quabna, Eddie Como, excellent, say, oh, all of the Ubina, you know, whatever it is, you know, obey relay information, you know, back to the person, say, all money, what it is, and why I was said to be fair Quabna, now on fair Sanambano. And a police scramble and a person, Sabi, or Fremia. Police will quiet over fast over Fremi. Abia, or Quabra will be as I send him a quiet some shortcut brain, almost shortcut Akomomo, apparently. No much shortcut Akomomo, the video, no. Sakwan also on Tabia Ura, Quabra will be as would you media would din and no. You perceive Busa, Kosa, Baku, Mienu Miensa.
Mebo in discussing and munya discourse were there anything a police for no if he say ebi amokan ya na eye overboard and bibisa how many di komibisa.
In fact, there has never been such a conversation.
Oh,
not at all.
Okay.
And we still stand by the fact that Kwame, criminal libel law has been repealed. It is a Mekotel radio so may come out and unless it borders on what they have put or preferred as the second charge, you know, what they call conduct conducive for the breach of public peace, you know. And Sabi, meaning so Mami Rebecca Kufado, assassin once it's me conducive to breach peace, yeah. So I know there is up to court to decide. It's not in my remit. However, yeah, we didn't find anything criminal. Yeah, here for police investigation. We didn't find any such thing. Two, if there was any such thing, the police as an institution, you know, govern the police service. Yeah, what's wrong with this? You can't be doing things by your whims and caprices. Some are sorry me, you're posting it, you know, Obia Kasam, Anna Mami, Rebecca said, sorry, I'm quiet, dear me, Daddy, what mean, yes, sir? I don't you know. We were very expectant.
Mebato, you more crow ye. One more adversary. And as we say, can in law, no, and now some complainant. And now the money in your some one.
Okay. When him say you could do court, no. Now it was only a rumor. Sir, police ever show. Nessa Udru one kind charge or deba bowa. Any question to me too. Answer the police about arrest so crown. I was so kind so why am bonny way. Now right say the lawyer beba and I said right say obey remain silent and I said the other Keviano will be used against you in the court of law. Police are not no. Now say the enemy biaba, biasa ni biaba. Nimdi nipa na di police for so ye nanim nimdi nipa nyansa nipa me buni papa that me kind of CV. I was just elated. Sir, we have such men in the midst of the service. But you don't reduce the police system to such, you know, I mean, it's bad. Sir, notoriously. Now, cast maku insia and run you say, cast a crab by insia. Now, if it's here, now Rambo star, Sekanim. You're calling Obusa question, but the echo there. And you see, there is more to what has happened. And I'm in a coordinating command. Wouldn't say, after the time I'm okay, no. Baby, I'm not in a corner, I'm saying, Madame Tia Faumra. How do you say this?
No, dear, a better me, assembly will be a aircap. But see, I found Madame.
Kwame, on to me, or your officer, or your state official. And that's what's in the fear. On your private man. Who's doing Kasa? No, I mean, Madame Tiffany Brassa, or Debbie, who, why? How? Kwame, Sebi, any brain soldier. People should be very mindful of how they use whatever position they have. Very mindful. Because nobody has monopoly over whatever they think. Nobody.
Say
in this country.
Yeah.
Monopoly over whatever.
Mami Musa some way. Say ya Nixra and Moody Uncle ye near the Adina na Yaboboso ewa hey. A court court. Court to no say a dear Ben say ya.
Well, court no you put you plea. In fact, prosecution say remanded Kwabna. Over what? I mean, tell Lord, yeah. But let me be very thankful to the
I me bacho mebo. Dear na we are meko a lawyer di muso na makwa kuti what is incriminating about the issue. Visa se Muslim hunu bibi se Rebecca Akufo Addo Rebecca Addo Foundation or something. Nature say a legal entity. Aha, the legal entity and that person can be sued or that person can sue and can be sued.
Positive.
Aha. Eti sasa na tie dia. E dia ne koba ye a e ma kwabra bi ansa e dia no ekoye something of criminal in nature.
No, and S3, and it's frivolous. S3. Ebia
it was a prosecution no will establish a prima facie case against Bobie
until prima facie case is
established.
Until you are able to get a prima facie case, you can't start any prosecution.
Debbie, we can't.
You can't start any criminal prosecution. And you don't put cats before horses. What must I say? You can't say you have put a cat before a horse. You put it after the horse. So first of all, establish a prima facie case. Then you use that prima facie case against Kwabra Bubiansa. Injustice must not have a space in our justice system. So to go on, no Kwame, there a court no. Obian who say a lawyer for prosecution they can't answer, no lawyer for no sorry can them. A lawyer Kunini Bakwa would be the name Kodoga Adawudu. And the friend to the court after yesterday was Eduji Kamaku Esquire. And Ura Samidi and was present. And any judge Nindini Yansani Kashaye he granted us a bail. He granted Kwabra Bubiansa bail. And I saw justice winning. In fact, yesterday, Obekaya Menu Nkrumah said the justice system of this country will win at the end of the day. Because Kwame, Sebio, on my Ghana, Yademra, Tusha and 24 say rule of law. It's not rule of man. Sebi, every man is a creator. The president is a creator of law. The wife and all other persons in this country, we are all creators of the law. And so, a rule of law and a rule of man, say, I will be able to answer, say, men are me waiting to know, say, men are me waiting to know, say. Sebi, Nyankopon my voice box, ya diverse shim, na emrepemuno, the Akye na Rebecca. Medium, what did you say? And 24 account, and account. It makes me out to be a maybe a chamuno, already you cry a dumuno. You do radio, no. I'm out next year, ma Sebi.
And you may radio uncle.
Yedum bebre.
Yemfa me ya krata akora say oh mo obi enkasa ho bio.
Oh,
Beto yemfa me nkokọ to bebre.
No, bebre.
Bebre.
Just because what can asemu asebio or my adwuma na wo ye.
Ayi listo. Me de woni me ne wan kasa unua pani adabu ne kuma lawyer edugita makuru ba twen komo afa eniema eboda saade ehu na say Kwame na we
Oh, enra ya de ne kwere sofo ema sofo ehira no
I like that.
If you want na aja ene ni din kra say ene we de bio nyino enti anope de me sure say wadwojo ne ho kakra fina me ba drive akọ ni fie ho na ya hwe say e betimi apekusu bia manedia kwanu asofo ma ne ye fasting sofo ma ne ye fasting ti anope na me kopekusu bia ma na dina me dia pata ne kra say aja akokra be sorry na ya boko kuma nkene nyum ba ku bi na aja
ai negeze e
ko ohine ba ho ye ko ohine ba ho anope ya ko ohine ba ho akọ
ko ana machia na mame
obeti
na me da se
me da
ade ne ye bia ne ko
ye
bia no ko
oyo den fra ye
bia no ko
bia no ko
okay vira se bye okay 101.7 so enie na ye ko na fe yes any enkomo endpoint obo bade clinic Dr. Watin me pa cho Spintex to share signboard akra ha e no wo temakomtan turu udu afere wajan sha ko straight to Portugal for Sante the clinic Kumasi branch Nkrumah bonya Angel Tikese school na chiripe Takwade branch o anaji police station na chiripe me pa me cho so oba frɛ Dr. Watin say ya frɛ no aka akra bi na time ode ma amona so wo diabetes wo epilepsy se tware yare wo ulcer wo hepatitis wani na eye oya uti pain bi o bones mu wo pa wo ye the rubber shell be mem eye catheter ana problem bia wo prostate problems ne de akeka ho nyina Fred Dr. Boatin say ya Dr. Boatin kan ya de kire no wo the homeopathy no e na yare sa e de betu yare ase home e de afiri ode ama Kumasi wo kronom abo ahia Angel Cases kuna chipe Takwade branch wa naji medical kan the number is 0244 867068 0244 867068 0244 867068 endpoint homeopathy clinic yani nkoma lawyer Godwin Edudi Chamaklo waye private legal practitioner aid edima former president Bahama law me mochi
Mejoso.
law me mochi
Bra Kwame, I'm a prime Mejoso.
na boko de
Obu Abia Roma. Send them so akoye Saturday so the akoye we dey
prekope me krada ai na mami musa kwabena bobi ansa host of citizen show Accra FM na no posifo be kire no enu aye de ne court na amane mu no wa mo so aye de na mo kama ne kosi sen
yo Bra Kwame we dey once again me chat with you. They make me account, and as I may confirm a few things are were raised or I'm a pay, and they say one, and okay, say on Thursday, and you may, or and you may program, your friend or citizen show. In the program, no, and you may, that's almost getting to 10 p.m. Police for Abia. The studio, one who said Class FM, Ben Laboni, official, Mr. Laboni, baby, dispatch, and Ninkahono, I want to. The police found the lay ambush or all. Into Raul, ye show now, with you or Nana, say Yacho. Now, say, Omun fan if you and call Lima Police Station. From Lima Police Station now, Omotuaso and Opano and yes, Lima Police Station. because ben or man penny fear the kinds of people that were in there and can home. It be a security implication to the president's house. Into na as a common transfer no in Fiho and call the friend of Accra region striking force. Into and na yenso ye call meda national chairman of Swamp of us. Meda na say Joshua Kamba, national youth organizer Pablo Samijinfi, to an amount echo CID, that's a Greater Accra striking force on investigator no omrena to asem so ebaye no be taking the statement. Into taking the statement we na the chopper man so what taking statement is it possible sir on which me granting a bill na no so yes sir
no almost say one catch them say Commander Bo and Commander Bobi ansa aye dien.
Yes, into me bahom.
Mati.
Into and one yeah patch also I did on me a man bela na no so and yeah possible. Into I just say on be prepare na the narco court. Na see do court so court no ejitu a man bela and yeah that is it. Into make na video so at the asida I Abia Ediama Jaja Emma or say Asemi or granting a bail two sureties in the sum of 50,000. In general, they could see now back to the question of the charge. We should charge now Omrebona 2 counts. Count 1, publication of false news with the intent to cause fear and panic. Then the second one is a conduct conducive for the breach of the peace. And also if you are section 207, 208 offenses. It's the equipment now all kind of brief factor. Now the factor now omoka once a man and Bobi on the 10th of January a year program be. Now program no in the program no or can say some aviation lands any asasi minimum war AU village and Kekahono. Ome who say the Rebecca Foundation samples at the Akoto assassination. And that as a journalist no, they are investigating the issue whether or not the Rebecca Foundation no Oma acquire part of the land. Now say Oma acquire land now they want to find out why a foundation owned by a private individual able to have access to government land. Abaya Assassin. Inti Enuano, the na kwedu any factor police for no a day a tuga before the judge no Enuano no. Say what publishes story say Yemami Rebecca any Samira Baumia Omanya Abaya Assassin. Now according to the police no and ye no crack. Now that Tikese here, sebi. Assuming Christ say, and ne, make us say, who Tikese here, one ya by assassin. Then ye no crack say, okay, one ya by assassin. Does it until asking police to come and arrest him?
Sir, Martin Mudia, maybe I say a civil in nature.
Completely civil. Completely civil. We don't know how many bizarre police for no say. Sebio, ye mami Rebecca Kufuadu. The complainants na. On the bar, police are catching. Ebe lodge complain na. Ye sister Samira. On the bar, IGP Dampareho. Ebe lodge complain na. And I said, Damparenangasa. Because of the fact now, almost they have seen a video on social media. Maybe I say, yes, one video on social media. Video no can about the first lady. You see, I know who video be after the first lady. Obako Chili panel. Is that where we have gotten to as a country? You see,
law boy make a cray. You bet me in your case be a yes civil in nature. At the same time, no, and if from baby a so incriminating, sir.
There are instances where you can have a matter that is civil and criminal.
Okay.
That possibility exists. But I also could defraud you, Obi. What Jinisika? Obey me, Anka should obey you to recover the money. Obey me, answer bring the case of fraud against you. And it's different. But in this case, the story is about the first lady and the second lady. These are private individuals. The mere fact that they are married to president and vice president does not make them public officers. It's basic. Now, you see, sometimes nature has a way of repeating itself in a very interesting manner. Okay, in 1995, okay, Eben Kwaku.
Okay. Aye.
Good. Okay, Tommy Thompson.
Pa.
Free press.
Free press. Tom Thompson, yeah.
Okay, so more story be FIM and Kunedu.
Aye.
So see a buying for drug trafficking. So okay.
Pa.
Okay, so story. No?
Pa.
So subsequently, they were arrested and charged before the second court.
No, I'm only free press and not paper no. So not yet black and actual free press.
Fantastic.
And I read ever home.
Oh, winning pa. Oh, yeah, legend. Now, Kwame, can you imagine? Say the lawyer in that case. You remember the lawyer in that case?
And another Kufuado come.
No, not Danko Kufuado.
Lawyer we. The Obedia Samia Akotampa. Is it Akotampa?
Akotampa only no the court. Any Philip Addison.
Philip Addison.
Donko.
Yes. Aye.
Only did a court. One of the arguments that he made even in court was that Yamami Kunedu is a private citizen, no one year public officer. Sebio and on the year Rebecca Kufado, no, or a public officer.
Daddy.
Yeah, sister Samira, or a public officer.
But yet, you mean Casa by extension, say one more worry. A year, president and vice president, respectively.
Public office transmitted by marriage.
No.
Abba Kwame. So there is no basis whatsoever. Just as way. And I wanted to find out from the investigator. Say, one, is it the case? Say, yeah, mommy. Rebecca, because Rebecca Oyobia, at least, I have great admiration for her. I doubt if your mommy Rebecca ever sorry Akko police station, Akko police for say, Omunko investigated this matter. Say, yes, answer. Then your celebrity IGP Tampareno. When the man no.
Law, is it not also the case, say? Per the only better about things upon several invitations,
that case in Ukraine, no credit. Look, police officer, first, on 31st January, okay, Cantonment Police, actual letter command Class FM, or general manager say, they want records of the video and among other things. Okay, but be any commander, police officer, or Ekasaye. And it was agreed that Bobby will come Monday. Bobby no crack as well free time. It's on no clap as well, ma. No more okay with your Monday because of your schedule. The morning can on by and you know, so with your Monday. Then Thursday you break, and you know why this thing was done. That Thursday night, it was just to divert attention from the Yentua demon. What I say? To create a diversion, so that now the conversation will no longer be about the Yentua demon, but about the arrest of Bobier. Bobier has been arrested. That kind of thing. I mean, what is this? Mestre, may use it with video. So, and they are said, your celebrity IGP. Dr. Dampare, say Miss Reno, any diempa, Miss Reno, where the me go to US a panacho. Sanyo Mayino, or yeah, it destroys the reputation of the Ghana police. Black Kwame, okay, recently,
Huh?
I brought you can say me for H. John Dramani Mahama. So okay.
Aye.
So okay.
Aye.
Me have seen a tonelita actual complaint a command CID. Fafo na African Yeboa. Director CID. So that time to date, what he has done about that complaint?
Okay, FM.
What the Abronya court. So Ghana police, with the greatest respect, you see, Abadane regime police. To the extent they are now even willing to offer themselves to claim the image of even the first family. Recently, the same Ghana police, Pishi, na Yache Mensa Thompson, they are handcuffing like our committee murder, and now armed robbery, and now coup d'etat. Yeah, now go Kameshi court. Bonnie Ben Waya, while publishing say, Omampini Ma, Tio, the children of the president used the presidential jet. Yeah, handcuffing, Ghana ni bow. Put him in a taxi. You are detaining Tishi police for 2 days. It is said here, Oman Penine and will be at me in common. Assuming classes answer your publication is a crown and a force. Even for the sake of argument, assuming is force. Is it to arrest people, detain them? You are going to restore professionalism to Ghana police. And unless you say, what did the celebrity IGP? Said the police no aye. And I'm surprised. Serious matters like this. IGP or no? It me an joke no no. Obet me aka say the court no woni.
Oh, Ghana so.
Black Kwame. IGP buy you be as you papa yi the obey fair, obey professional, obey restore integrity back to the Ghana police. Look at what Nanado Danku Kufa Donina Gusia for a using Ghana police for. To what end? Sebe, Black Kwame, if we are talking about publication of false information, Nanado Danku Kufa Dopra, you would have been prosecuted. And you know the Gina CP, so I can't say John Mahama awarded 10 million Ghana cedi dollar contract for the printing of presidential diaries. And you know,
I.
as we speak, Abia Mampini, 1 year, 4 years, was the 1 year crowd on the second term. Has he been able to produce the $10 million contract for the printing of presidential diaries? Is it not fabrication of false information? Who arrested him? Bakwame. Nanado Danko Ekufa do Yani Dina Simpie so ka say Yemame Lodina was even involved in the printing of the award of contract. Nanado Ya has he been able to produce one contract that was awarded to anybody by Lodina? After Nobody, Yemame Lodina, and Kofu wouldn't say they are close to Nanado. Or from say, no papa. So only me cool ne once a month. Munko kai. Na me awode me bamo manuse media exercise. And penifo woni mo no. Or from say, look, this is the issue. Please talk to Nana. He shouldn't bring me into his politics with my husband. That is what you do. When we say, "Yeah, my melody na my kochi obi."
Ono na nche dia so obi bechi.
Yeah, because it is not done. It's unconscionable. It is not done. In the 90s, Addo, Ojina Supreme Court, any court, I can say, Yemami Kunebu, she's only married to a president, and that she's not a public officer. No. What I'm saying today, is the wife married? Is the wife a public officer? The children, are they public officers? Wow, back when baby I am, can't say me videos no. Aba ye de boba no. Ye de boba teach. When today there, when we say moja efiumu, when we say moja blood, you are emotional. It will be concerned for all ne wo ye ho a ene wo ma ho a it makes you omu e de omu control guard room. Now military regime grant yes sir, bra Kwame. Military regime a champion ene keka ho omu abreso ne yes sir. Aba mesre me use self video so. Ye maame Rebecca and Samira. If they are not responsible for this arrest, detention, and prosecution of these individuals, they should quickly have these charges withdrawn. Because it does not do their name any good. Debbie. And I'm not saying, Supreme Court of Ghana law decision.
Okay.
The Republic versus Tommy Thompson. Now, who the lawyers for Tommy Thompson, Free Press and Co were, the editors. It was an Addo Dankwe Kupado. And look at the arguments that he was making in 1995 when those individuals were arrested. And ask yourself, what I say. Look, Addo Dankwe Kupado in 2018, to mark World Press Freedom Day, wouldn't be okay. Or say, I prefer a reckless press than no press at all.
Hey, what if say chance here World Radio Day?
Yes. That means say na all kasa say no he didn't mean it. No kankeke. Look, for a leader, there's nothing bigger than your own words. If you're a leader and people cannot trust you,
but law, I didn't yen train you. And copy say you be open case, now prosecution, no.
No, Kwame, I beg you. Let us not be rationalizing some of these things. No, Kwame, said you, the work of a journalist, okay, includes, okay, the ability to make mistakes. Okay? It includes the ability to make mistakes. Because mistake is part of human life. And so, in Ghana, so be a publication about you, may a forcer. Okay? As an individual, you have the right to sue for defamation. In fact, Ghana, we have provided a third layer. Ubetini issue complaint to the National Media Commission against the said media house. And yes, sir.
Annie.
You also have the right of rejoinder. And yes, sir. There have been instances where in this country, media houses have put stories out which were inaccurate. They will withdraw and apologize. They will regret and apologize. When you hear publication, you force now police will be taboo. Let us not justify or rationalize this. That be because another day you will be another day Addo. The next one na be Benyiwa, na be Addo, near Koso. Why? Is there any senior journalist in this country who has not made any false reportage before?
Oh, baby.
And so you go and arrest them, put them in guard room, detain them.
Okay.
Sometimes a day, 2. Why?
0.7.
Law.
And you see, Black Kwame, the other system said, the conversation culminating in the repeal of the criminal libel law. It is clear said today we are introducing the criminal libel law through the back door. Why should it be so? That's it.
Mesome da se pa. Okay, 101.7 is so any lawyer god when you chama kroni na etwen komo no pacho. Saturday bia ye ba ye didi. O ene me kase ye didi ana masa meji wa kohwi papa. Ye didi. Na ye didi a HF Grills. HF Grills. Ena o ma ye duane pa. Na ye die ebo ye numu anakriwa. Na ede na HF Grills ede ma yen ana wo ye ankrofo beto. HF Grills wo ye guinea fowl confirm. Wo ye rabbit. Ha, wo de ba ne twidi mu a bekasa adanko na se fie kire. Ha. Ena oye quail. Ena oye de baby mbu. Ena oye turkey. Na niema amabubo nyina no wa grille. Ye kase wa grille a watoto. Edi mbekwa afa ho kan ho so obu anum dondondondon. Ena wa package ni say kama. Na wa mo no say ye turkey, say ye quail, say ye rabbit, say ye guinea fowl. Ni nyina no wo mo farms. Enye de akrefra buruchire watena ship mu abadiri bi wo mo farms. And one more chin, one more kunu, one more grill, fresh. Now we are a day. Now, HF Grills of force. So, person will be the beer or be brewby. Obeso ba won so na bedidia, uba bedidi. Obeso wo ba obeto, uba beto. HF Grills, omo Tantra Hill. Accra ha Tantra Hill, and one more. To the G omo number no. Do omo number no. Never omo no munye delivery man. 0277 60 48 58 0277 60 48 58 0277 60 48 58 HF Grills for one more a number no 0277 60 48 58 0277 60 48 58 HF Grills was saying nam papa ya to tone de e guinea fowl quail and the ka ho no and rabbit no me ade wo so rabbit ache on some kan si wanu ai me pebi wa grill ne kama ede wudi ba ko me se wo be say di bi ma esa tete wo bo ase anka wo no oban me fia abeka me sa efia me mo akwa ba
ye ja ofa
ya bako de
nyame adum
Woye papa to te sen
nyakofa adum ne hoye
na wa brada on
afoni o
okwen
oko program
woko ba woye na sede e wo mompa no so ansa na woko de
oh tikese
da bi se wo se mamusa fi na ko masati de biem
oh ofa memisa de bia meba Padaroma.
Okay. Into oye wedai.
Padaroma meba.
Into oye wedai.
Oh, ofa. Oko program onya mishi.
Anapana na bobo phone no na.
Oh, anya shi.
E dem why you no. Na dem why you.
Oh, why nti ni ada.
No ada na abo ni Pascal ele no.
Umu ni na o.
Wada obeba obesiri say na kese bibia akoso.
Oh, really?
Ade no so course no.
Oh, really? Over point sangu.
Ade no course so na nyai.
Na ekoso.
Efia.
Papa.
Enyo won say kane asofo bi no mo social media pa ba say ade o mama kwan na.
Ofasa okra o kan o ha say osofo bi si na sorry o mama kwan 1 year.
Oh, see, enche 6 months.
6 months omo
O ma be ha nyame ache.
nto mo
And na say so ko mba mo to collection yeti obi anko ya adwuma.
No munye scam famra. Enti ebia asasofo no binom no eko break kakra. Omo do hu si atwe nyame anim. The next voice on bet na yebeti omo nka. Sa na me hu na bi omo do hu si kakra. And also no omo nya adwen.
Na me na mfre wo.
Nse mu omo ya obi se.
Da bi sanko obi kwa aso no se me musa se na da aso na mse wo aso na makwan.
Aso ya makwan. So susu ko break from social media. Me kwa awo. Ewom se ba bia I spread the gospel there banka me kwa menya kamo ma social media mpo so bende. Ni nyina is part of it.
Social media mkurasefo na do so ho no.
Oh, so what in Kameka wo so. Bi mu ho ahomete menya.
Ya mko double cat.
Over editorial Daily Graphic krata fe to sonson. Ejuadra eye Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day adofoda. Na Valentine Fawanda dia bremi. Sa unwi. Minyen kura.
Okay, FM. 1, 2.
Koko juada.
But onim Valentine no. Won't say it started in the 12th century.
Oh, okay.
And na oyo Roman sofo. Na onyani kwanhie no oye adoye otiase no oye adoye. Na onyani kwanhie wuo on the 14th day of February.
Oh.
And he was beatified. You can't be beatified as what you say.
Debbie.
Just woman ni wu actually ni fan hihemu na obey saint.
Hey, sir.
In the Catholic Church.
Okay.
Oye ohutini Valentine. Saint Valentine's Day.
Saint Valentine's Day.
Yeah, sure.
Ne Nyankopon ya adma ya juada.
Okay.
Na eya juada no. Se adofo da sa na ye ka no.
Eya adofo da. Na nka eye da. Ese so onipa de ya adoye.
Oh, okay. Enti Ghana ye say National Chocolate Day.
Yeah.
Enti National Chocolate Day de ne Nyankopon ya adoma juada ye berry chocolate pa. Was it National Chocolate Day enti edu ha. E was Ghana for ye di da no ma ne ye fe. Ye di da no elihye cocoa and munyam. Ye di da no with chocolate, Emma chocolate so say feel. Esan say ejuada. Hey Saint Valentine's Day. Na aswe ya ehye nipa horo aye e wo mem ha so. Omo de Ghana cocoa board. Akam ho abom. Ghana cocoa board. Na National Chocolate Day mpanyifoi ahihye se esi omo se so pa omo ne Ghana Tourism Authority nti omo ye de omo betimi bia de abodaruo ama Ghana fo nyina so ate na yate ase se ehun hia se ye di cocoa products Debbie Bema Semo.
Messi.
That's what first condoms unite me short.
Messi.
Yes, condoms unite me short.
Edru baby no. Uti. Edru baby no. Na edu Valentine Day ya. Enkwadan ketewa. Emu mpanimfo. Sabi yedie. Oh.
Abreso I ni kwa se basa. Yenka say National Sex Day.
Mo no mo wabere wo mo ho waberement.
Enti
Adie be chi no. Adie Valentine bedu a condom timi short. Afa adie chi biem a onim adie o moto.
Debbie.
Akakaduro kakatwufa.
Ene nsa.
Akakaduro no omo de kokko ha e ma no na eto.
Ayo.
Because yenzu anwobere no. Ma me nkonko di gomomra ate. Ya wobere obi dudu an bro for the say. Wabrement. Yeah. Now what is that? See a wobere obi na e brofo.
Oh, how?
Meba. To wobble.
Oh, okay. Any I know wobble.
I see the baye twi me ho awobere.
Eh, mumpa. I see.
Wobble.
Any I wobble.
No, a wobble.
A wobble no.
A wobble no. Aha. Yankoni come. Akoya say, oh say ye. Oh say ye, brofo.
Hey, sir.
Yes, oh say ye.
Oh, say yeah, and you.
Oh say ye, oh say ye.
Oh, okay. I'll say yeah. And oh, say yeah.
Oh say ye.
Wow.
Okay, 101.7 in here. Emmanuel Wilson Jr., a chief crusader against corruption. Chief crusaders against corruption. Na yene ntwen komo. Emmanuel Wilson Jr. me mo achano pay.
Yenya Kwame na pomwe.
Na boko de.
Nyame adom boko nso enhye da nye boko. De di kai. Me no ka say me wo Eastern region me dofu bi pa ene yesie no. Ababa wa bi pa o ye less than 30 years. Enti me wo funeral na sisia. Na de so to bi nso. Anope amenam kwan so ko Eastern region. Minya anonymous call. Na call na minya ye no. Kasa eba ye no enhye da nye kasa echeyi kaka. Say enya dia me details no best but I have forwarded the information to the appropriate security agencies. Me did say between and now Monday. Feedback dia me nya no. Say ya there to say me dit to jama man thing ho. Me de bet to jama man thing ase.
In form of threat another.
In the form of threat.
Now I report on my police.
And when I make say I no pay ya into say I no ka say me do Eastern but I have communicated to some of my police security friends, you know. Akatom, nyame adom na me back to Accra. I'll do the official report. Now you know what to do.
Now, Imei, what day a year be about out and Sembi about out on e-levy. Now, what I ma obi bizao say there be a year by budget. Budget, you know, yeah, by ya. It move 40%, 60%. Donors and now between wood institutions in the Babu Bosnia to cushion the budget. This time around, you see ye near you, ye generate BB Ghana beyond 8 near the year. Now we are one of the persons I was say when you're the Abepene. I've say.
May I say, I'm share with you for and me as a person, but me. Civil society organization I find Crusaders Against Corruption. Yeah, the better judge and saying Yadia Yabepene. And I mean Chade. Last week, I'm in Okati, yet me Ghana Pentecostal and Charismatic Council. In Pennyfush Emma, you catch one almost your position. Fortunately, the bishops and the professors are sure. Mom catch and say, Obo Bedreho, and then they will communicate their feedback to us. Oshe media landscaper. Last week, throughout this week, Minano, Ghana Pentecostal and Charismatic Council, don't position a Betija. Now, position on the Betujano, they took it from your position as Crusaders Against Corruption Ghana. And you know, you don't say. Now, something you say, because your position is to me at all, you're paying for assuming. Sana man saying now, so I better not gradually, government and so in with the wisdom in it. See, electronic levy. In fact, say the Okano, about 50 to 60% of your budget is sponsored by donors. In Cheye, baby, you do your resources are your 1 year day. Bibia into your home say will be self-sufficient. Indeed, Bibia into your home say you bet me doom pempen so ayen, you bet lendisika, ediama amanon for. But this in there, I say you try and
are you privy to your national reserves, ne sani maniama your fiscal outlook? We have that fiscal strength to roll out such programs.
We have a lot in terms of resources, but unfortunately, Ghana's GDP, the actual debt to GDP is around 81%. In Cheye, not just a young gradually, you be doing Pempensubia, your GDP now will be equal to the debt. It tells us that fundamentally we are doing something wrong. And now, we have about 17 different taxes. These 17 different taxes are your way. If none of it is able to help us, your debt to GDP increment, extra and economy. It tells us that fundamentally we are doing something wrong. Crusaders Against Corruption, they are very simple. What we need is fiscal discipline and cut on unnecessary expenditure. And yes, sir, it is just like Ghana. It is more like say your costume. They be your costume. So near the baby book and table. Kwame, you agree with me, sir? So we'll see now. You the baby book and table. No matter how many times of water times I'll be you will never get water at home because contain now didn't so ego. That is what we are talking about. There are loopholes in our financial system in this country, and unnecessary loopholes. The Beto Auditor General's report from 2017 to 2020, we have lost an amount of 12.8 billion Ghana cedis. It has gone to waste. No one is talking about that. They say, I mean, no, Kati, Ghana Integrity Initiative, Omo report. As someone more can say, every year, averagely, Ghana loses an amount of 13.5 billion Ghana cedis to corruption. 13.5 billion Ghana cedis to corruption. It is estimated to be 6.9 billion a year. Na ye den na ya dwen enko 13.5 billion ne sumu na ye je no ato ho na ye kwako chesi 6.9 billion odwen wa enye ento aso. The other thing, in terms of cutting down expenditure, unim say Ghana president or to point within the country internally or call within Ghana, he travels with his presidential chair. Me patronim sir Kwame.
Be was so bad you.
Yeah, me be say, unim say, it has respect now. The Ghana president or to point internally, say or any of the regions for functions near there, he travels with his presidential chair.
Sure.
Unim say presidential chair or the two point. Ne convoy ni there's one V8 dedicated for the carrying of the presidential chair.
Send the problem, Anna.
Me ba. When you say, Argentina as a president, say to point outside Ghana, he doesn't go with his presidential chair, but he sits on any other chair. It means that it is not the chair that symbolizes him as a president or not. And yet then internally, in comfort to Abamano, the Oko among them, he decides that he will not sit with them, but he will rather sit on a presidential chair. But the answer non to change. What is so important to us, and he said, the traveling of the presidential chair, and I said the movement.
Now I know Petro saying one bidi. And how often does he travel with?
Okay. Presidential chair, it goes with a V8. One V8 carries the presidential chair. Not to talk of the driver of that car, and not the security man of that car. But the answer is car in Kwame, only me. Oh yes, it's here. And to be honest, we don't say if you are using a V8, now travel an average of 200 kilometers. Every 200 kilometers, they are spending about 1,000 Ghana cedis on fuel. 1,000 Ghana cedis on fuel. Yefani says that the president's itinerary is such that he travels every month within Ghana 50 times. What it means, they say, you are multiplying the 200 kilometers by the 1,000, by the 50 times, which is in a month, by 12, which is 12 months. Oh, yeah, this calculation, do you know the amount of petrol we are spending? 120 million Ghana cedis. Every year, averagely, 120 million Ghana cedis averagely. On just carrying of the presidential chair.
May. Obi be kasa sa issue yi die. Issue a ye kan ye mfam ko presidential chair ho. E betimi aka de afiri ho presidential chair e de aba impo government coupon so a woni se fuel a ye kraba Ghana. E bu be 30% to 40%. Aban a wo so bia use free.
Can you imagine? Why do we
fuel?
Why? Now, Kwame, when in power say, Oko electricity company. Now, Oko check omu books, omu financial books. About 70% of the debt are electricity company. And they know it is all because of Aban agencies and institutions. In comfort to me, leaving office, and now me no cutting comfort to me, leaving Aban office, leaving their gadgets on. Because they do payment of electricity, it is not coming from Omubotum. If all these things say they are okay, fuel and all these things, say to me, you will realize that we don't even need an additional tax. Indeed, you even realize that this 17 taxes are your war. We don't even need half of it. What we need is prudent management of your resources. And no, and yet then, Debia, Uche Abaya, Obia Akase, Ona Ghana Yenisika, Ghana Yeniska, Ghana Yeniska, so we need more revenue. How can you talk of more revenue when you are not talking of how you are spending it?
Ima. Ima.
Onya.
Adia baako a obi kura send ya blame sisi wo se Ghana fo no he wo yi akwasi free wo na de yawba obedi wo yi yawba na de amaba obedi enti ono de wa hwe hu se eye systems no e na anya adwuma abrochire you try it obedem.
Thank you.
Ya yenche no be ba to public accounts committee ye be ba ye be free MCE ye be free former minister ye be free we oh ye wia sam
sir
ye kwa na ye ba
even the public account committee at Marking Kwame enyampo say ye from keke na omako omaba na omako anytime a public account committee bet na be omo just setting our allowance. Do we know how much that amount is? Omo just money from the taxpayers we say mu futu omu omo tinati omu this snack ni ade yen bisa ye hu say ejuma na omo ye no ekosisen auditor general's report ejuma oye no ekosisen. These are the practical things that we should be asking ourselves. And today bia yesaria ana Ghana niska ye hear more money Kwame we be one other thing yen share this institutions are your omemu oko baby to say Ministry of Finance your minister meboa there were about 2 or 3 different deputy finance ministers. And so you create another portfolio. Esimesi minister at the presidency in charge of finance. What does that mean? What does that mean? At the end of the day, when we almost 4 years and now 8 years, they are entitled to ex gratia. They are
finance minister Abekasa said there's no way we will resort to the Bretton Woods institutions and then IMF. But what we should rather be focused on and say, Yenina Yabaji 11 atum. The Anyantuma will all perish in the same boat.
We will not perish. Obi Biobekasa, the unknown Pakun is not being truthful. If the minister says this is not being truthful to Ghanaians, we will not perish. Why will we perish? Last year, last 2 years, last 4 years, last 5 years, as on my, were we having anything called e-levy? Did we perish? The reason why the government is failing to go to this IMF and the Bretton Woods, how do you call it, institutions and organizations for bailouts, it's just simple. You see, when you go to IMF, whatever they give to you, conditions. Conditions, one of it is they will force you to streamline your expenditure and how you make your expenses. Unnecessary expenses, force no casting it down. And only idea about issue. Any government who will say IMF. Look, even World Bank, loans are their conditions. And see, why would they say they won't go there for it? After all, 81% of your GDP is attributed to debt. Your debt ratio is 81% of GDP. It's all these debts over the past years. I didn't know man can say and then buy into it. Is simply because they want to do that. But on Yamaminka, they want to people don't really realize about this e-levy thing. The e-levy, it is not really about the amount of money I buy in Benyo. It's not about the 6.9 that I buy in Benya. Abai wants to create an avenue, obey you, so that he will use that as collateral to go and take loans from other institutions other than the IMF and the rest. That is all about it. In Kenya, 6.9 billion Ghana budget, I in a co-presidency. 6.9 billion. Anything. They just want a vehicle and say, okay, we have a source of revenue. Into my loan, you bet me use our revenue, source of revenue as collateral. That is all about it. But Ubi said something which was so fantastic. And that has to do with, say, Kwesi Beba, Kwejo Beko, Kwame Beba, Addo Beba, Kwesi Beko. Nina, they will end up doing the same thing into your system. Okay, I say 2017, 2018. 2007, 2000. Yeah, I'm saying at a meal's time, the exact way if he escaping me. But at a meal's time, our constituency will be a friend of Constitutional Review Commission's report. Constitutional Review Commission. Report Betuja. Report nearby, and so that was 2011. Report nearby, and Anna nyame ncha de whatever it is men kai butia yaw at most ye na ye hwere no. The government then, as a most government, was succeeded by his own party, his own leaders. Okay, can you mention one day, the erstwhile His Excellency John Mahama's administration, and making reference to the Constitutional Review Commission's report? Never. And now we know, because we have a president who touts himself as the legal luminary. Or your lawyer, or believing in bra, the 5 to 6 years, year go into it now. What he said, what mentioned will be did anything about the Constitutional Review Commission's report? Never. The reason why they won't do that is because themselves are implementing even half of the Constitutional Review Commission's report. Systems will change in this country, and it will affect them. They want power, they want absolute power, so that they can just do anything they want with our resources. Look, they are trading with the future of this country, and that is what they are doing. They are trading with the future of this country. And then they say, all in their 60s, 70s. They are not part of the next generation. Almost say, so that the next generation will come and suffer. And that is why we are saying, instead of us talking about increasing revenue, let us talk about how to manage resources. Expenditure. That is what we need. President, any can say
more boys see so amoso magas kura bebrebe moso so da bia mo yesete mu bedi
enti say omo ye impenyin papa na so omo wo the young generation at heart. What they should do is to implement even a quarter of the Constitutional Review Commission's report, so that the systems in this country will be strong. The system is stronger. Sebi. Oh, they are 2 years as president. It is the system that will work. Look, if you go and interview the average American, he doesn't care who becomes president. And the reason is because the system is working for him. At the end of the day, not that. Only basic amenities. So he doesn't care who becomes the president. That is what we need in this country. We need systems that will be working so that we will not care whether it is NDC or NPP. Look at electoral violence that takes place anytime there is an election. Do you know why the electoral violence takes place? It is because party not a party and winning election now. It means that for the next 4 or 8 years now, I am not part of the national budget cake. I will do anything and everything to ensure that my party comes to power. If I have to kill, I will do that. But if I know that the systems are working, it doesn't matter who becomes president, who doesn't become president. At the end of the day, I will not engage myself in electoral violence and any other thing. And you see, for us to ensure that we make progress on all aspects, peace of this country, institutions, what we need is to tell the finance minister, to tell the president, to tell all the individuals that are relevant or not, and tell them, say, look, what we need is the implementation of the Constitutional Review Commission's report. $6 million. And as our committee, $6 million. Ghana, Sika. Yaya report, Yato report not training. In other words, that's $6 million. This is how we waste money in this country. This is how we waste money in this country. And everyone folds his arm and everyone is quiet about it. And we think say everything is fine. But at the end of the day, if the leaders of this country believe that they are building right institutions and structures, they tell them to go outside and go and give them so that their children will have different citizenship. Why? If the citizenship of Ghana is good, and you are claiming someone leaders into more building the systems for us, why do you take your children outside? Why do you take your wives outside for them to go and give birth outside so that they will have a different identity? This is not the best thing for us to do. And that is why Crusaders Against Ghana Corruption, all we are saying is that, one, for us to move on as a minor, the constitution, is the 1992 constitution. As it stands now, it was a constitution that was built as a political constitution. It was made to protect politicians, and it was made to give us political stability. And then what we need is a developmental constitution. And that is what the Constitutional Review Commission report sought to achieve. They don't want development. They want to have political constitution. And only idea to say na ya agent koso. Obi bi obeba beka just say ana Ghana ye broke until we ye here 11 bisani say expenses are here no. Whatever the access in Niema echo waste, Niema echo into people's pockets, things that are unaccountable for. Whatever the access is Niema. This and it said, if that person really loves this country, why is it that they are not allowing institutions to work? Why is it that nobody wants the 1992 Constitution to be reviewed? Because they don't want the powers that they enjoy need to be reduced. Why do we have Article 71 workers? If indeed these people, leaders, yes, leaders are supposed to be servants. Why do you have Article 71? Make a calculation. Every 4 years, you are entitled to an Article 1 monument. Into Martina Parliament, Parliament about 4 times, 5 times, 6 times. No, they are being paid that way. The budgets are already public sector. Entitlement was increased by a little, just around 10%. And so, executives, any politician, their entitlements were increased by over 60%. Are they more human than the ordinary Ghanaian? No move here. By the catcher and say, we need money, we need e-levy. They are rather collapsing the Omaino. So that what? Collapse your mind so that when they die, you won't have any country to have again. And now if there's a change of government, we are now going to start from scratch. Is that what we need as Omai? These are the things that we should be looking at. Look, 4 years, 8 years, every day is a day of your life. And to say, I'm an ofano, almost a wasted 4 years mandated. Now, what it means is that almost wasted 4 years of your life. That is what we should be seeing it. 4 years of your life, they are wasting it. Why should we sit down for people to waste our life every now and then? Why? Madame Fubi, one of me callers, or you die-hard MPP, every day offer me, Chief Crusader, Monsieur, contact, this is a guy who graduated and has sat home 5 years. 5 years. And so, 65, he will go on retirement. It means that automatically 5 years of his retirement age has been taken away. This is how serious the country is becoming. This is how serious the country is becoming. Yet your memoir, instead of us creating institutions so that everyone will access fair employment avenue and opportunities. Yet the one more, and you make politicians demigods. If a political leader gets you a job, you are rather hailing the person for getting you a job. Are we serious as a mind? You are hailing someone for giving you protocol admission, protocol recruitment, and you are happy about it. What kind of mentality do we have as a mind? Why? Kwame, seriously speaking, I think that to me, I'm fire 9 NC form as young, the next generational leaders are. We will come and take over this country, but we realize that there will be no country for us to take over from. Emma, the few. MSC app, MSC future app. The younger one, me too quite many opportunity is too quite length and breadth of this country. Kwame, there are some places in this country, Uduha, Ubisa say, is this part of Ghana now? And now me know Kasi, and in this modern era, I me know Kasi. There are people, there are communities, your sisters, your mothers, your wives, and you know per se, or hospital, you didn't know motorbikes, you didn't know bicycles. And we are happy. And we are down here using money unnecessarily. Yedisika edi fuele V8 just to carry a chair, presidential chair. And we see nothing wrong with that. That amount of money, yenim school a bit messy. I be reducing schools under tree. Yenim cheap compound a bit messy. I be saving Nipa life. We don't value Nipa life. We don't value Nipa life, and that is why leaders can come and just say anything. Then we hail them because of partisanship. We hail them and then we move on. That is not what we need as a mind. Gradually, we still young your life, and we are killing ourselves. People are no more having future in this country. The youth are so frustrated; they don't have future in this country anymore, and that is what we should be looking at. It's a recipe for disaster. Unemployment is a national security threat. So anymore. A national security threat. And these are the things that we should be looking at. Corruption, it kills more than weapon of mass destruction. And these are the things we are not looking at. And we think that everything is okay for us. And then the leaders will come, and instead of us giving us pragmatic steps and pragmatic proposals, they rather create and they talk as if the average Ghanaian doesn't think. They talk as if the average Ghanaian doesn't know 1 + 1 is 2. They come and they want to force it on us. 1 + 1, 20. Yeah, they mumbo and say mine. What is that?
Ima, meda se pa na magya ma wo so agya wakoto ayi no so bibia ne yebedi nkomo wate.
Me pa you, Madam Asipa.
Yes, yeah, that's saying Yamisha. Bye bye.
Bye.
Emmanuel Wilson Jr., a chief crusader, Crusaders Against Corruption. Any other drink, okay, 101.7. Oba
Bema.
Winnie, my dear beer, the person nka onipa nyina eye.
Na.
Wabra ba wo bonyina. Enkosi se. Ubaba wie no. What nas na ubu abrabo mu akonta. Obaka said, one. No obisa hu say nipa dodo say na after some ebo mabrabo awie no. Na metimi aboa wo mu. Nipa dodo say enna mede nkuranhye wo mu. Nipa dodo say enna enam me so ema mbe hunu awurade. Nipa dodo say ena etie me eye so inspired. Ubabu abrabo awie no.
Deep questions.
Deep questions.
Very deep.
No abusa hu say. Afi nipa dodo say ena ma hete wom. Me nam kwan bi so hete wom. Bia na me bank manager. Me dibre no Ebia na me a politician. Ebia na me your sofu. Ebia na me a busua pani. Me dibre no. Me di ha obi. Dachi ebi mpo anu wawu nipa kro no wawu. Edien ena enipa ebe kan fa wo. Obi owa minim se bia ne maame ana ne papa wu. Ba ye hu ni ma na obi abuofu. Ana wonti sansem ni bida. We mu papa.
Matibida bai.
Ni so tirimodinfo mi hunu bida. Ni so ko hwi ni so atro ni. Eh, sister na ada na wani bo akwara ya ni mu ada. Was we. Ni papa na to masasi di yen. Wei.
Ne papa na shi mebusu ase.
Ni papa shi mebusu we ni papa. Watu tia mi watu tia yebusu no ama yebusu ba kokwa konya ase. We papa. We mami. Ah, we asuma sini nuani. Afei question ba kwa mebusa wonim. Sa opportunity bi a wunya ye in life. What dey here be?
Yes, semo ofa.
Hwe sikaye pa. Ba ye ka obi a ne ho aba mfaso. Wo ye rich in society a. Wani nipa society enya ne ho mfaso.
Okay.
Wadi sika no wo ba ni sika no enkrofo nya ho mfaso.
Okay.
Sika no wo ba sika no obi nya ho mfaso. Sika no wodi bia adwuma fa nkrofo. Oh. Ye nyina fedi oman ni nyina nu no ho si anka so omedi hene. Oman ye oman hene. Kwa ba ye no ensase e wo ade no wo toni nyina obia buafu.
Yes,
hwe obi wo kora wo ye sofo ye transfer ne ba baabi. Eda ba se amansa transfer wo onfiri sa asafo no mu no obia bo se. Wutimi se bon sam sofo ni ye.
Yes,
enti question me pese obi abusa ho se at the end se or in the end se wa ba obra nyina wie no what na se ebu akonta enti ubetimi anya se oh ena me so me boa asomasi me boa we ena me so afutuo bi keke eh hwe wo se etimi ka se ma we di oni mafutuo se eda no issue ni si ya e ko friend no man ba oh to me for pa ojuju makoma na maye enti at the end of your life no wo wafutuo bi nti obi anko hye no konfo anfo obi anko to afiase radio platform, TV platform awo no. Dear na odi.
Deep questions so.
Dear na odi. A woman who had the chance. So many diatem. So baby. Na ma papa enoso ensen ne boni. En kan de say ye kan de be yi.
Okay, FM.
Wo be yi atan, wo be kanim. Enso so ma niema o positives no enoso. Wo be ye police commander, district commander no. Di padu do say ena etimi bua wo mo. Me wafa no. Ni pa boni wo koye ayi ekodi posi. Wantimi amfa akoda ba akokora. Minim unim teacher bi a o kai no enei. Chese o se da kai no pa. Sa teacher no ohunu se ese akoda bi o kire na de ye ne ba. O go beyond teaching.
Of am kai me
no. Ba ko de say
Madam Olivia no me refidi ka ho mo fa true. Ono kura ne boa me a me ba be choose me o se wo be wi a wo be choose SHS a wo be ko. O hwe me a o se ono ne boa me choose o se fa ya santo your first choice. Fa we bra ono ne boa me ma me choose ye.
Na o hu se ne ba
bibi o mi mu. Ana ya santo anso ye twi madam eredu jemfi. No say me house mistress. Mama ni discipline. Era, in fact,
oh shepu.
Oh shepi me. Up to now, we woo me kind of. Me kai asanto bia me kai eredu jemfi. And me come of tra me kai Madam Olivia.
Enti se ne se ohunu se ne banam ho a.
Be me fe keke se me boa no.
Se obeboa. Obeka sem pa fa no.
Aba. Very disciplined woman.
Na obi o ho a wani born anima. Ayi opani Mr. Isaac Kwame osu aduam. Wo papa.
Okay.
Ebre swan kete opa elder from. Na elder from wo wade bi. Aso da ho no. Wo be ya de bi a. Ne ordinary ni bi be hwe. You need to stop.
Who be jai? On kasayo. But ni bi akasayo. Who be jai?
Hwe ma hwe ade bi enti oba tan. Edien legacy be na wuja. Hwe utimi ni obi wa adwumam. Se emfa se bi adwumam ha. Ana adwuma bi a wo mu ni ade. Akwa no wo wende we pa wo sididi ye kura akye se why bani? Oh, ni pa kura anya ade.
Ofa, me ba. Ube didi say de megwa ho no.
Bebo wa mu se.
Rade beka mu ma.
Didi cham
kwasini.
You see? Enti we de me de amam. Se bia wo. Adwuma awo mu. Aware awo mu. Ebusua awo mu. Be bia onyankopon adom wode wasi bia. E legacy na wuja no ho. Hwe adwuma panifo bebre yetimika we de oni wa no de adwuma no ko.
Number 1 be 40 so. Wini open na ani Isaac Kwame osu aduo mi na modi mu show no eko.
Eno de ye book na Isaac de ba no.
Enti mudi wa na matam mu book ni na matam ade atie bia ka ho.
Wa obeba ko fa book bra. Wudi hwade. Hwade. Eda yewura fada ebetu kwan ya hwe ayi enkwasiafo bi empa adwuma ya uhunu we won pa adwuma we won pa adwuma we won ma
no fa dada wan
wo dada ya be pese me chese enti obi asi debi obi timi fa phone boss na abeba da ben debi e kan se bebi onka bibi ando aso ya se wonni ha enkwasi asemu ebinim die
asemu
uwachi bikura adwuma no wajai but yebebo dis we die senka tikese wa ha we die ka kwam se fa ka wa ha ade we die senka abi wa ha
bayen sisi
obayen sisi ya
aba
Eyi da ben nansane ne. Ena yewura father bae. Abiza was what pressure man krofu.
Sir. I say Abia top pressure man go.
Yeah, because there are some you entrust to them with this duty. Ena ono oba you can see the seriousness of it of her.
And one no.
Ewa dwuma oyede. Oyenim. Obi ompa ono de ye fa ne so o meye sa adwuma no abi ye na abi ansra ne so o meye enti opanu agya akọ obi entim ye no
so no akwa fi ni pem no
ni pem ni e
okay
na ne ya mani sika
so
kan you ko ba hangi wie mu waye
ko se wie abi go ye nwe no atwa na da social media bam na da ha
enti sa wo hwe ni sayi a ne abringing kire se you training
strictly we obey focus the idea man no na obey discipline
o school we ni say ke kra de na o mka jense Abi was obey steady did be our wa obenya time because we ma do grow
ofa there be
woman duty na oya na I expose the oya kwadwuro
fancy okay
Janet
yeah kwa adwuma nya tan sa na tie won
Janet edi dia oya kwadwuro no ohun sa wo ye hwehwe ni mu
ohun kwai na hi
ohun ni
de o chire
adwuma we
adwuma ya de o papa dia
na wa
ka ne basa
ya bofo ko ba ya hwe de wo
wo fa
ni di kwa so ne honam se afia kire hwe ne wo
de o chire obi timi ka wonti wo mre ti wa bet TV de so baba wo mre
bet TV de so aya nam de waduro so
wo fa se wo te se wono no abrama obi kwa timi ka wanum adros wo TV de so ani so yo ona akwose fa meto so
ebere ba se bi nkofie no wo wa obonso obi aba ohumi to heto ya za le watu minika na se de mi ntu minika na asem na eva na
obi kwa timi bisa wati asem aba
yesi ebe mu bi makofi
me kwa na me de menti yo me se isa me nti he
ni ebe mi makofi a
ka wo ha pa nti
so onya hwe
afa wake up call my nyina
enti asem a me de agya mo anopai emu do
very deep questions
at the end of Bibia wo ye wa asase so enkamfo se ubebu ho akonta kire nya
ready wie mobo
edien na bible kan se me asem ya me de yie o se na edien na awurade de be kai wo edien na awurade nyankopon wan fan kai wo no ma heaven na me so me sabu sa edien na nipa de be kai wo
for what
ya ni born ani mas hey abata she love him papa ni we dey say nyan wan wasa boy wi nsa Debio. Yes, there no.
Oh God have mercy.
Yes, no, ani asha say. Why ba no? Say ntia. Oh, woje ya bata shi ba say nwan. O papa wi nsa saa de wi. Say ne de kai no.
Na on o legacy fun bi papa na gya to ama ne mane na busia. Basa, tantan.
Ena ade bi a meka na me de awie wo Lamentation chapter 5. Na akenkan ba wo se ye gyanoma ye bone enei woni ho na ye ne so mamuye
yes
papa ni no tuo binti ne ntokwape binti papa no ni tan binti edin sunsuanso bone abanasefo ba de hia me pa wo mu ni se kwan ena waboa na da why in politics why do waboa no da afei Ghana for mama menka we se mo wo bie woni bi kura edebo ho ahyeda eboa obi a woni mu ne da na da no a waboa no nso no hu ni bio
that is one expectation back
oh yes na woni de be woni de be
debut
mama menka de be na de ohumobroni ohiani mobo no wo de fem awurade na awurade be huni mobo de hiada
amen
wasi de be de ohu de be ohiani mobo wo de ye
de fem awurade
na awurade be hu mobo dada be
de hiada
da wo ye nya wo no na awurade akayo
emudo
hwɛ emre bi yewura ɔsɛ kwam despite ya ade bi saa abere koraa no no wɔnyia sika sɛ yi o bɛɛ 20 years ago ogina ayi wogina baabi ɛtɔn car garages fo mu bajo die
Ofa mi tie o.
yewura ɔsɛ kwam despite you yɛ na uni sɛ ɔno so ne color green.
Oh, okay. Aha,
yes.
no.
I win him.
Debbie.
And I think I
know. Me papa kala say janu de. Ya nkan
che. Win some company color green. And I can say ready no.
Ah, okay FM me hu. Okay the any baby I green.
That's why media win say green.
Oh, okay.
So you kwasha tari green na bra.
Of FM Nyankopon yad man next week me ba me say.
One shake green am the work of therefore.
Matias boko.
I say better.
Adwobre.
O ka see enje green we wan enje green.
O wa say me ba no nim. Efia, e say me kala green am say papa mate.
Garage bi. And we hu say boy bi. Abo combination pa. Ne dress na wada green and white.
Green and white.
And our friend say abanti ba. O be no say. Uvien no so meti say na me ko say okay. Sabra na go for aba foforo no. Na o ma penti car bi si garage ho a enso so ya painting the color na dark green bi sa.
Okay.
Ore boy na nim za say unim ka ka say mo man key no ntu ka we nko.
Hey! Just like that.
Yes.
Wow.
Boy na say
just say
Ramba to also say as man was me say to car nko na mo fa ne ho papers nyina kan.
Hey!
And the guy drove the car away.
Wow.
Say nyame hira wo bia wonti ase.
Hey, and your guy ni dressing in boa ne pa o.
Enya no nko mame sanka the second one. Enti nya nne na director be cha de. Man bi ne ne na culture center. No a accountant or culture center Mr. Dua. Mr. Dua ye wedding ewo Paya Presby. Baby a Kwame go so Dua mi kwa sorry Bantuma Presby e from Paya Memorial Congregation. Now with him Mr. Dua you know wedding no. That time so be man a car. When you car the brain no.
Debut.
Sabra na or the A4. Fair na aba foforo.
Oh.
Enna o ma wo mu tu car no. E be see o. That time ba no no kro the motor ne bai. Ti eduru say ye chicha de asma me ka cha o. Be 20 years and about.
Wow.
E ba say ye chicha de we dey present aba. Na o ma obi be announcement say say Kwame despite ono so wo bai na we nwura dem okuru gina kire ho na Dua say wo ho a wo wura se car we anumu ha enti bra na behwe na o de chewo.
Oh.
Yes.
I do.
Enti nyame hu se o de manua
Obebie ni
nsem obema afoforo aye nhira.
Amen.
Amen. Nti nipa dodo sei na wabo me de bakam yenu o. Amen hu ni ye o.
Okay.
Bakam yenu. Uwachi. Baby adwuma na befiri mu no. Nipa beka se akwa tribode. Uti we ye hunu so wo chi obi 5 series kwara da. Adai.
Ayasemo.
Eye be yi. Se chidin din se ti opi opi. Odofo. Edie na nipa beka afa wo. Edie na awurade din fan kai wo. Edie na nipa fan kai wo. Adom nti amen.
Amen.
Hwede abokata ni yenko.
Ay, ofam kasi apon.
Hwe.
Sa.
And I can say, I saw one.
You preach we are. I know crow. Okay. My story a daily guide. Kratafen toso and so. Accra Circuit Court. Ashe National Labour Commission. Any empenning from the University Teachers Association of Ghana. UTAG ano say yasamom another opportunity bi omu nkofi aha court nsi de odi kan de ma no ma ante ase UTAG mune National Labour Commission enkotena se na monto ato adwen na mo fa yie ntu yie akoma nyina mra fom na de UTAG epe no muni omunka na chechefo no koma ntom yem no monko kira de muni asem no fi court amokoya aso mante asem na court ne kan no ọma nkoto ato adwen no wo mu woi ya ye beka say that's why dey body be bi gina na gina entumi amfe anya mreda enna asem na san be pie court biu enna court say National Labour Commission muni mpanyufo amuda UTAG anui ye kan baako emse mo ante ye san mama no opportunity monkotena sibiu na monto ato adwen ensi ginaye anamu amubetu a ebema etua na se strike a UTAG achechefo no akọ Ghana fa na nyina no etu obetwa na yie atoyie enti ye kan so monko kane no o ma nto mo ase ana o musa akototo papa so a na o masa ba court biu court ekọ asetena no otemuafo Frank Roxon Aboaje ene tena adwam na wasa mom opportunity biu opportunity se wo monko tena se no monka asem ni biu into ase to asem na hye February busumi ne da etoso edunum na chese Nyankopon ya adoma ebenada di omukobo omunkuro esiye no court se o me presenti ana mo fa me kire me ya dance die enkire wo mo na National Labour Commission wo mo lawyer Eva Amihie nanka omkwa de omubeka so omo applications ahuro mienu de edi nkan ne senka emra enhye emra ebo National Labour Commission for chidom na enhye UTAG nanka etunya no kra no omuntwem nanka omo second motion nso yensanfa enhye interlocutory injunction ento UTAG so emfa ensiom kwan kra se de be yanka ometunya te no kra emma so na we not mu afo etina asidi no se we nyina ye sen baka na akosi sen munyi asem no nkofi monkoka mutka na ntia se ye adwuma monsamra na de muka kosi ye no monfa nchemu emeche court no enti omkoka ye bibia nsi agaidie ene ebenada ye nima sema UTAG ene National Labour Commission panyefo ede koto court na nim so omkotena ase no de epie fi mu bae no no a ene daily guide ede aba Katafa etoso enson. Of our daily guide news 1 page 8.
They are some no.
I have a post I Kwame despite ne yire rama. Wa hage no fefe.
News 1.
News 1.
Page 7.
Page 8. News 1. Page 7.
Sama rama omo shemi nkran ne omo produce me o kan hu.
Sa me rama kan o. No producers. Uti ane ne yere rama no matwa mfonyin fefefe wa hage no efe pa me hu se enenam social media ene masa ba be share oni suwan fa mo picture no very lovely efe papa
se omo ye party na ade eche ye no
60th birthday na de chen
me coffee
how can so be coffee
ti me ko ye no mama me yi abekwaye a ade ache so no unse ade ache so na api
de papa
ena na prekese wom unse prekese e da out se bridge ayi nsamso ayi no ena ayi tire ho
onya abufu ngwa na odi yo
ena tire ho
nti to describe kire me
ena tire ho ahohore
brate
ededam afa na ntwina ma ya ho
wow
eno nso edem
ene utwa wenum wow
ena enam no amu no Samo utim so yoba ene Joan was inka omo ofuo ma me enam say be ma me pona
okay
nti pona de ane ne hu ni bi ewuda de Nyankopon ene wine
tunkwa na odi ye senka oso de ba ha
sankwan se a trace le concept kim above when me film
sama pa nti na person behwim
oh but the picture is very nice
picture na fe papa Efe very beautiful picture. Efe. I say Kwame despite in the Irama. Yeah, director Bakope. Doctor Efe me who said it was social media and a news wine. And so wine. And it's wine so the aba.
Now when the entire can use wine.
Wine. Debut.
Mami nchire obu.
There's no to talk on
I can't focus on. I can't language no. Eye twi no asante no. Every N sound like I.
Oh, okay.
It is what they ban a tongue ni mo abeka. Okay, news wine. And you bonnet. Or catchy. Because news wine. Won't mean there's no way over can tree.
Okay.
The news back. There be a dinner or a tubacan news wine.
News wine.
Aha. And tina a ina pan. I didn't hear me gumun. There be a simwadian. Yeah, your friend, dear bay.
Pine.
I mean, because of the N. It's articulated to I. Linguistically, Sanya can walk out. For pine ne breme.
A pine ne breme.
I feel no benya daje. For pan ne breme. Awahe. And the pancake. What about cream? I want to say
pancake. Mum pancake ni bi.
And the pants.
Some kind of
Pints.
Aha. What do you say? Aha. Edoso. And then the sawati o say ye.
O say ye.
Aha. All say ye. All say
ye. Niensu yaba o say ye.
Aha. Ena sad when they actually ena choboy. And also your brofo.
Hey, sir.
Yeah. Share a boy.
Oh, okay.
Broni hu ni nua se oye adwuma. Share up boy. Share a boss, yeah.
I see.
What do you say? Share a boy, yeah. Ti ye do omachini ti broni hu ni nua no se chobo en wo se ye. E wo chiro.
Ade.
Ene wo she kambu a. Obetimi akasa. Unu ni brofo ba. Camp boot.
Okay, camp boot.
Ene kambu. Ba unza kambu na de.
Fapa ede kambu. When I wear camp boots.
Wow.
Kambu.
Omu kura ehunu adokoro.
Obi ehunu adokoro.
Enti abrofo no so ye bi saa, wo mo fa free French mu a. Om de ba wo mo kasa ma no ma be kan se de. Wo mo pese wo mo kan no. Wo mo fa free Latin mu a, no mo de aba. Because there is nothing in Latin called Syria. Syria.
Okay.
The E there is pronounced A. Into Syria. Into Roman for be alcohol calic debiano. One more yumbi. Yet your friend Kiri.
Okay.
Your friend. Into your bondi Kirie. Thank you, bro. From back and Kiri.
Aye.
Ba wo ba eyi mu a Latin mu a Syria.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Ya dia mamu monfa.
We fi East Legal.
Nano kaketu abi nka kronfo be wie buku.
Hey. History book can to say.
Aye, wo mo tete na ba ko wuro
no mo tipto.
O ya mebo dua.
Ka ba den.
Me bon dua sa.
Aye, on pa be fa.
No ba o ma nfa tu o ma nfa gen bo so o mu suro dua bo.
Amusua duabo. And duabo de say obi asu.
Ba ya say enye page 3 na nka mebe. Na nka page 3 na wuro sa.
Page 3 information.
Page 3 put now page 6.
Here na pa. Asabo.
Why mama fa we mfem na fe yensai ento aso okay 101.7 so eni ye agro okrom pa ye ni agro
Ye abre.
But if you so be ye ayini bi
Den ha
wo be ye nkwan ni bi
nkwan den
dem ma be di
ma rama nkwan no ai meet my bi eja kwakusu
there be so we so for phrases here it's if your card mama
Addo mate
me kwa ya de we msamra okay 101.7 so eni me kana me dia mamu se me pamchew Savage Ghana for say wo car asɛe na wo mpɛsɛ bi anka ba repair ni bi mu obɛsɛ ɔtɔn ne sɛdi city a fabra savage Ghana for ho na wonto car no emfama wo ebia apem ebia akosi garage ana fitem mechanic wo parts no nya bi oba obeto e de ama wo savage Ghana for sɛ gina ho bi mu so sɛ ebia wo fra borichire na abaaye no wo de car bae car na wo de baaye no wa be ya nto wagya ho akwa asa aba sɛ nkrofo nkom de ma rent asesen me pa cho fabra na savage Ghana group ebeto de ma wo savage group Ghana no wo se car no wo de sɛ de tie biara sɛ wo pese o sa repair so ma wa eno so obeye upholstery obeye body works obeye engine works obeye ni nyina enti de makeka nyina sɛ wo mu bia na wo de wani akyere savage group Ghana for nese o car na pese otoma wo beto di fra brochira ba na pese oto na nya sika ntem na anya kwa obeto ama wo sa sei fie na pese oto a otoma wo beto ama wo so pese osiesie ma wo be siesie ama wo se engine pass ni ba bi na unya bie na pese oto car ma obeto je wo number no ne fresh savage group Ghana sisia 0244 05 75 27 0244 05 75 27 0244 05 75 27 and 0244 05 75 41 0244 05 75 41 and 0244 05 75 27 iti bomode ne fresh savage group Ghana for na won yo ka no ho adwuma bibia ma so pese oto a obeto ama yeda mo se okay 101.7 so any na yenkodi apomudin ho nkomo kakra na ye ne power specialist herbal hospital Dr. Akosua Duaya ena edano na ye ne twetwe enkomo Dr. Akosua Duaya woda power specialist herbal hospital ano mami me ma wache ano pay me ma wache ano pay
Deburu nana meje osododo.
Na boko de.
O boko kra na unsu e.
Yes ye ho boko pa.
Okay tie fo bi a ho te sei.
Ye nyina ye ho ye boni nim.
Ma o nana ma me ne si ajobre why? O pa o ajobre.
Mate. Na wadawroma ya ba wo ho ene yi a. Me pese ye hwa ade. Power specialist herbal hospital for mu gina ho made yi. Because the baako ye power, baako ye specialist, and baako ye herbal, and a side hospital. What you know, my dear, and sign and common cry at us.
No, so him padia, and yana, ye know my pom game mapa. A pom ginia, a wadini woman, they will meet it through a papite. And
Okay, 101.7.
Mami, fiadi. Huh? That one line no patch your baby, you move straight sika cracker. Hello?
Nana me say, ye jina ho ma pom gine mapa. A pom gia ya ani para se ni una mo na ho di ni mu a. Ya de bia ya e friend say ya de no. Line no mo.
Abaje ye tonka kasama.
Aha. Me mum hepatitis B. Eno na ye specialist wo ho. Ana hepatitis A, D, C. Aha.
Na mami musa me wiade we say you. Hepatitis. Me kai 2016, 2017, 2018 num ne ba nyina West Africa, afi Africa nyina ko hia no ye bobo wa baso ni no ne ade. Yare a ne kon edene. Pa ne kon edene. Na sabi yare nso a ehu ekum nipa no. Eno so ka ho bi. Modawroma so obi ewobi ebia wako enko na wabepie power specialist herbal hospital e die na mode ne fam
that's eburu obepie power specialist hospital wadawro masa wo de watia na mo abehunu yaseye ehun say ye gini ni pa ho papa me sa ni ti ya ye lab wake ya lab ke sie ahun de ne mapa wo mu eti obi ba na obaka so ye hepatitis enye si evitin ya ne ye de na to aduru so yensi ye boy tire hihim ehunu se ebia me brebo na koduru sei ye lab anka sa ne ye wia ye kaskan na ni nyina anka mfua no ena ya dia saba ya e friend se fatiliva na kamia ese nipa wo hepatitis A B C D no emu duduo na de oboni beka se bi kura 80% de omo sanso wo sa fatty liver no eni ti ye be hwehwe ni nyina mu
A fatty liver na tese na hrawa na yekese.
What is a fatty liver ne brebo no na sa de
Brebo no.
ankasa abata that abrata babrebo no edika na kata hu nyina eno so kura ya de ya edi brebo ni nya papa emma brebo ni ntini nyina na so kura eni ntini wo ba ya ti seni nyina na ye huru baby aya akoduro pepepe ya ye deep profile na ye huru baby amoa no so wo ma ho odene akoduro ansana ye de watu oduro
Mamie na ye do to aduro so a aduro no ye de ba aduro saa na modern to so na ya na say ne tete
Kwame das ye buru wani ti ase ye de biduro nkoa na ye de fa yade ezan se de onyame kan no wo se ye mfa no ye di nya do a ye mfa han ye wi eburu a ye mfa han ye di ta ye mfa han eti koko ye mfa han pe ye mfa han ti ye de ahan koa na ye di dwuma wo ya se ya ye di dwuma so mani wani pa kese se di si sayade no wo kora be ye onwanwa eni ti obi bia ya wanya hepatitis ana B A C D die bibia ye kanfoma ne se ontua na mo no mra ya fie ezan se ye kan hepatitis C no kora no enyes eni ni A no enyes no kora no embre eno no mu ni na ya de ye brebuo mu yare na ha nipa brebuo na titi nipa ade a wo bo wati onfe wuti wo ye funu ba ye wo no enye bete na emo mo no no ne de wo sa wo de ye do ne kan nipa na enche kora pa neko na emo mo bi ni de ono de ne ko wadin ti se okuta du papa ti se nyame de hu ni de ankasa hye wo sa ti se wo de ehu adum pa kutaw ansana watini ase eni ti se ye no onyame ya adum na watini ama hepatitis B duro dia na ge se A C no ni yi no ni D no de na me adum no de enya dia ha de ne kura udi diri ase ya e be hwe wa ma wanya hoto
Mamie hwa de we say ye hepatitis A B C D and E ne fatty liver free wa musa gina ho ma ede ebio fi se na ada me ba be hu mu no mu obi a sabi ni do mpem abuo wono soso waba wa eno so te sei
dasi buru pa na mi enim power de eninti na say apomdin won say ye isu edibidrofo no aya na bi no mo ka se bi asede sede ye de gina nkwanche bi dedi ye nso ministry of health na ma ye nso license aye di ye adwuma ene ti da say ya peja ye hospital on sen kan ye center say ye clinic say ya be hospital ankasa if you say ye ya di bia na wadawo masefa sen kase mu nkase die tatin free sciatica no ya say wo bi pechi na so ne pechi na antini aso ne nan mu na fe sini nantini na fe ne nan mu ayetofo na ne nan ye ne ya na ne sisi no na ye ne ya eno ne ye beka na sciatica no eno no wo ba ye be short simple ama wanya ahoto ena bio obi a ne na mabu pon ya wono so accident bi obi kura wo wa ya manpe enso ne nan no Akye ensisiye ne nsano Akye ensisiye Sabra make us a when accident, if you cry and I know to be pega, a man and so on to be pega, or bar, ye non penum penny, ye bay mojuma, ye get the papa back ramano, they are your home massaging, not say yes, send the young man and honest in enough for pay, not cases to say bright, Amra, Ensia, and control. Then I say to be, or be a bibacase osteoporosis, oh, a dear and nanka say any yano, or be on no more arthritis, oh, or be on no more. The nano edu class amre eyene ya chichino yini tititi ho seseno ese bia na adwen ne say sciatica e bia na nya sciatica we bia na ya arthritis ne kire fa buna nkasa suwa obi wo no ma de ko to dwe bibi butu so ti say fi kam the nana huru si ogyam say no over field eni ni nyina wan he ya obakata bia ya sciatica de bi na oba ni nyina mo no wan say oberon ho the best shimmy when the corporate hawo say arthritis say sciatica say both channel the baba modern shimmy ya wo dlu papa ama watching yasre is answer 9 year the wuni 9 dia e je say what you say samre ne ma die himi na wuni na nana Now to kwa na so bai.
See, Mammy, and ye sano. Mwankasa na muye munro. Nro do na mode akoyare no ebra mo aye ahwem na mo ahwehwe ye nhwemu ahunu se yare no nintini so nie. Enro mehu se munro no BP so e wa bonten mehu a adura ya Malamix mehu no cough care mehu no ba koya amanfo no ne bebrebe for obi a wanya covid na person ho to no ne e boosting immune system ne hebatin mixture na hebatin me pato pese hebatin no wo kan ho asem na no me kan wa ha me ye LPM ne se wo de wo a obeto na immune system kofom na emo obedi mudam na obenu ankon bra na be giska wo me ho mi so na meka ai papa mi so na meka mami ti yanka no ho asem kakra
Badasi buru wani tia se de o kan ye ni wa bia ya Malamis ye ne de se ebuna nkasa ebunu de ye me ya ne se obi nye buna ni ya boni nsuo bebrebe bi kura wakoto bibidire bi kura no storo no ogina de bi o ye brebe na wunye fever de a wo no ma bia ya Malamis ya se eko ani ye kan se on de hwa na bia ya atọ ne ke no de wonu mu nye ode na wate de ye kosi pampan mani mu nye me de adentia bomodina na sise bia ya tonic nanum na no so enteta wuntini si so na fe emwa na wuntini moja no mu na ho na wuntini mu na ho na moja ni efu fane ikirika giri die eno ye memedru aha wani tia eno ne kan se jeti ya to no ono mo a be ma ne bo adwuma ama hodia bam papa ma wasi se kire ben na fe ye wi akofke no na na mo amomo kasa wasi die se no Once tembia with your voice. Oh, Abia na make Samre Nekra will be Koboa, will be Abejani you. So, if you say yes, and they actually wabble, are they? And when you are another, and then and I say off care. Now, what's the meaning? And why, yeah, Anthony and Trinity. Let's say, any yassi, but it was name a Kebatino. Uzo bino na mwana o megini sika da emo mu wodi skana ba be chewo me Canada isan se yesi nemre obi e muslim system na yentimi na ye naso na yenya ya hodin na obi ka yese tototo obi ankote ye kwaso na wani tia se hebaten de onu na emi booster papa ya 2018 Ghana Howard Award Suwunu, eti ye ni booster papa wo benom na di wagina wona so na emma yar bonni biya ntimento na ye ka se HIV ba so ana meboa sense akini pa bebre enjini bi nso nyina na agina wo me system so obidi ye bayi akini pa bebre afintiri bebre ana meboa nyina na agina wo me system so eni tini ye kan fo mo obi bia se obi e muslim me system na so be boost to me system na wagina wona so ama ho aye dendia ene ye no wane hebatin mister ene le powder
Mami na de wudi giant kura ne sei wadaruma we de ya na nkofo frefre ye pema doctor ne number no ne ade enti de wudi giant kura ne sei na fei ma yen ba bia ye be huwo enu ne ade why na wadaruma
na hebatin na me kana sem no obia ba bia wo pe bi ade kana duro bia wo kwa obenya diato na de medi je obi bia ne se no kwase ni ye Ghana ha onyame woni ye di ni ye esanse so wo hwe bra covid ba ye ya na wo hwe nkofu aman so na hwe de ye koso wo so dia na je so onyame di ye di ni ye eti ye nkoso a na ye nunum ni boosters no na emwa ye na empeja ye na ye mfiri so hwem ama yanko enya ye ma ama ye wu enya ye busia no kwase minie se wiase ye den ejesa so ba ta bia bo no ban na onyame so de mpai bo ka ho na onyame pega no se ne be ya so he bi ento no nti mi kanfo ma obi bia se obi an se hebatan na wono numbi na muwa no na wonyina ne na so na baby bia ye tena duro bia so kwa hebatan no obenya bia to e na ye number na ye didi dwuma no e 0244 54 44 22 0244 54 44 22 and 0200 38 38 3831 0200 3831 patron kran krom no ye wo kwa benya ACP road no so akaka kra bi na wadru procuracy interchange ne so no ana ofu procuracy interchange ne so bes na kwa benya so usani interchange no enche kra obu se o hwe usani fa so obu power bus stop ya obu power herbal hospital ye dan ne kama bro sai to aso miensa ya painting orange and white obu say power specialist herbal hospital ewo Kumasi ye wo fili ase e puti weja ena takwa den so ye wa na GST ebra wa ben ahantama rural bank no
ame ene ye beda ase no pay
ofa me so me da mo ase pa me tia okay tiefo nyina
so jeus bye bye Dr. Akosua Edia Yada CEO ma power specialist herbal hospital and I no atwe kono K101.7 so ini na yesua bibi kakra pomgin na aba he eya se dwum na obar sa no
fa me social media nti me tie de ekoso
e na aba wi ase dwum
nya me ampo na mebo obi video na me hwe kakwa
uko he obi video ya dai
ofa mani de be hwara
he urade
ofa me hwe urade wi ade aka nya o wi ase me hwe oh
Kai kan paper me hunu story be prophet page 8 of the daily guide enche ho no baby ada da na enche ho
I 50 see e de na ko hu ye
ose
e de na ko hu ye
ose
on ti min kana hey
kan story no mamiti
mate okay
na je gezi smokes pipe peace pipe yes e beka se shisha with Kennedy
shisha ba to ye shisha o Masha bedwani o asin central.
Wa kwani fie no na kono shisha.
Enye shisha o asumdwe jojo.
Newscaster vi no wo peace or that's no peace here.
Okay.
All kind Sunday news. Na o ma tro say company bia ko distribute toiletries. Toiletries. E dey ama orphanage bi. Kasebo musu ya bete se eye company bi akọ che ejanan ho niema e de ama company one am testing say we wicked pa
aba na oni ma bisai
de bi say de oni ma say toiletries de toilet ere nya aba de
azen oni ma bisai ense hwe
na Abu Dhabi no so te
Oru Abu Dhabi. Mama meju ba o. Mama zonu ya babo mi ni awon day.
O hwe ni penim say be zede no say be days day. You can't do that, mother. Post for be chi wa say. Ade na post for be. Edin be zede. O say be days.
Ofa, please forget to ask you go belu.
Have you go belu? A delegation from Abu Dhabi visits the President of the Republic. Na o say Owura Abu Dhabi. Abu Dhabi.
Ma medjuma. Misra, mini awode. Paucho.
O kan wi ense ade nante boko akofro ne ka eko. Yes.
Tikese, Misra. Ma medjuma, mini awode.
Abu Dhabi. Muhammad Ani nya Abu Dhabi.
Ma medjuma, mini awode.
Ana uye social media ansa o kan Abu Dhabi le de o ye ne nsa. Owura Abu Dhabi. Ayi. Kumasi so reporter ba ko hono so 12 o'clock news na boy ne de bibi mba sedu mba na we ndi okay
there be
so abante bu Kumasi odi atuturasem sedu MBA nam se ayi sedu doctorate degree sedu say the MBA. Hey, say the MBA. Hey, come for your wiki, Now, I make her last one. Every an energy no. Yami for the cleanse. And at 12 o'clock news. Only English interview. Emma, a naneji sikapa. Every funny cleanse. Na nipa no so na o interview no so the Mr. J. Na o wie no. Unze Saudi J na me de ba ya ka se me name.
Yeah.
Aha. Enti naneji sikapa wie no say thank you Mr. J, my name. Where we no. Thank you, Mr. J.
My name. Name. Adana say.
My name no.
Aye, ni name.
My name. Thank you, Mr. J.
Yanko pon fa ne currency.
Oh.
Owuma me nusuya.
Enya de yanko na fe. Yanko din komo prophet Nana Kwesi Amponsa. Odi for computer man. Hope Generation Church asafo sofo pani ono na awurade na to ano na oblogo Manchester weja ho na asafo no ewo obano mra ne odi for computer man me wachi anopai
ya oburu Santa Kwame na ho te sei
me wo ye na mo so
ya me adom me tia oni efia kire ere se die o ka ni nsumu nsam nfa ma seriama woni se ni bulldogs na wa no 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 mziye le so mzu tumse o man tia san kon so mani aje papa
mani aje
mama radio no so aye too much Kwame mentia yenia minia pani ora o se Kwame despite na ewadi yakopon hira no ka na wadi aba no Kwame no
papa
Efe papa Efe Kwame ka na efe na me de yempa ya no se
obi kwatase se na ka no de befa kwan beso wo de befa ekwan beso o testim you mims de befa ekwan beso wo Ghana ha nam so adwumayefo ne ye beso no watim
na onyi yo na fa ho bai
se miso mama na ansa ye beso
nka woni so me nka metimi atu ama nka wotasi ana ka maka jamba so o de befa ye funu so so ba so so be ka fara ke so de befa kwan beso asamba ni ba ko futu yo kan wa kan yi me je wo so Kwame des bata na dog me sha no pay you ni mi ra overi sapon any father listen na me sha so ba bi ni de aje ba bi afa na me sha o kan so de ejamu na panyin no nti kwa obi ti to de so ma ba be fa na ya so me de akele kaka kwa me che ti fo nya no pay
ete fo nya joso na papa me hu friend bi a eba na mgidi se ebeye bibia ye no bedi hu nkomo anopai na Nkrumah unse kanibo sofo we ni sofo we ti ado ahoma so we kasetia we sofo we ni politician we suni we say mehu se kakra ese between politicians and men of God and being men of God and another man of God enum ni ade na politicians to politicians no ewo nyame fam ni mamonyo fam no we wa ha we ni ha ni mi ade say nkabo mu eba ene say mi hwe ade bi yenia kasa prophet Najegezi wada ha ena honorable Kennedy akompre kwa Japan da ha ena Reverend Anyanu Buadum enso da ha wo matwero se wo mo anu masumdue abua na anu adan so a posifo be kire papa owusu bempa se wutie ya wono so saabre no oye no wose mampani dada mahama NDC fo omo behwe no enum ni ade a enu sesei asumdue aba na nanse kura wutie ya prophet Najegezi kura so atu anamon akọ papa wusu bempa ho ama wo mo so anu asumdue bu ama sesei chese kani ho ha we ni de na che se eba kakra enfoni be na etwa kire yen
Kwame meda tipi ni akonya odi amame enka se de yewe na anu no Bible se hwe ye fe se nwan mbom tena so paako na sofuma no enne no se de si tia koye na ekodi beebi na ebinom be wurawura mu ma na ni pa bitimi bowuram e kale opeti aye no enne 2022 eye atuma Kwame me kan say se ye hwe sofuduma ni mu there were be for 5-fold ministry obi adifo obi yesi Yan so gen ka baba na osi onyankopon ye bi so da na bi atie na nko adifo ansa anga ta Jesus nko a reverend minister so mo nyina ho di so ka so bi odifo a o kanya mnya de o kire nyankopon botaye onti na se so odifo ho ye hu nti na me che mi hu reverend osi ben pan hu bishop salefo hu prophet kusibu ati hu na jegezi hu adako ya dom hu Revo bopo ni hu kum chacha ni hu obinim ni hu prophet adum chedua ni hu na yankofo ya nyamyama yentumi eban say ene etimi kofomwa to understand say ni patimi di yanim twitwifo ehai ena me bekyerem kakra so ye no masumdua boa no mu dia ene na yanhwe etiti no me ko me kana kure pen wa fidie so say my restructure me ho and my packaging me ho very well. So me makwa my politician be under man integrity because at the end of what no e be kwa me hia brosa. You look as I have my 2 masters ya me say make me articles so UCC Department of Political Science ya me ba akwaji nkaka na be professor. It did mean say so me gyan ni padomo ni mu anyame asema no nyam te no. Makwa e formwa de mano akototo onipa bia ebia obetimi aye madamfo ana obetimi yeminia ana me papa na me man chance ama wakwa menya mitumi a wode ama me no eni beti bifom ebu ha utinofo a onfa na no me ni age ona bo kene Japan oye madamfo me penalty bibiri na oni minu kuma na jegezi nya tawantawa kakra Yalla na bu kere Japan enye na bitu pon se bugu obi anim ase already always need information no ko ohihani ansa na ohwe so da wositie no o kana sam akọ ọchie moche na oni bi anim but ko ba so ba exchange words between dia ayo si dia he doesn't use anything o ka asam na so ne be ka ono wa te sam me be ka eti dia free na no me force akọ esu no mada ona bu kere Japan Asepa so so atinya show the father love edi ama ya yemi kuma prophet na jegezi so bi ansia se bia na hunya nsesia eti mayi na me fast da bi nsusu ma na jegezi se do fi show remorse wo ha asindie buan aba first no na obi etimi ko obi asore obi o sofo a otimi ko obi asore na rebe nsu be mpa makọ meduro o sha nkomo ye bienya so tia obedi madansi gabu si bampam me se kim de woye bia o kakra pe asofo e be se kaze kra o the microphone be mame introduce me nicely on the platform so the platform so fakeke me di buo mano isiano a me ka sentia won si di buo mame jo sale fo isiano di buo mame se me na esi macho mo se sa pepepe gabu ni bodu me preach bi a na me hwe no so he became my mentor. I am 1997, 1998 thereof. The panic preach this having a church from also. Was in no fear. When I'm a church, I mean money tap a panic preaching. This up a pay. The Kobata man for Bua Manoa. Not saying a mechanism. Kwame, said the AC Ebano, Nasin Viabuamo, Yanum, Minia Usubempa. Now, when you are Jomama, Mental and Taman. The cancellation etimi aba the mechanism is a come for literally say the unity as I said be nipa ntem e ba sofo ni asofo ntem e ba politicians in tem no very good no ka say honorable kere Japan we MPP ni honorable Sam George we NDC ni enso mo ye namfo papa me gire bidie so aka e fakeke say bi na ye hwehwe Kwame ewi afi amfa nko ba bia nti saa bere yi sɛ wo kyerɛ ade sɛ obi bu wɔn nkyɛ sɛ no obi nko nti mɛsrɛ sɛ sɛdeɛ nyame esi twa biribi kyerɛ na etwa kyerɛ sɛ afi etu nkɔtwe deɛ twene na yɛntumi mfa nka bɔ mu ma because ni baabi akɔ the second is that you wish ya frankofo countries no ɛna ma yɛku di ta ɛkyerɛ a ɔmampanyin wasi fam yɛn Ghana deɛ ebintumi si da bi sɛ yɛ democracy no amamman no nyinaa ɛtwa hɛ yɛn a wɔn tia yɛn nti sɛ kɔba sɛ sɛ unit no tumi ba obi a wɔ party wɔ mu deɛ me yɛ na mente amanfoɔ bi ase sɛ wɔ political party bi mu a wode bɛsie sɛ ne yɛ safo ntimi de sie woyɛ sɛ ne nya atwem no na no me da bia mekasa MPP no wura mu 1996 ya ma ko lego no enti min na ba no na bi si o so no NDC e ba politics a me kire magene o so kire magene ya nya aka ye ti kwai ye ko ba bia e tu se didi o fra mi ye fra no o nya bibia ye boa no o nya bibia o so boa me saa na se ko no na se ya heye na se ye se be dia manyosam na ti dia ani bi na to ayampia de mema so for because tomorrow no MPP suffer. Now obviously NDC suffer. It is an in work with you. Now to plan can say. Now no MPP suffer now to say. The same company with His Excellency the President and the MPP among the Kuno. Now what just I'm coming on that President we will say any chair. Yes, and I say Abraham so your property. But you can't count no matter what they be who is Guardian. The company for a from a new Juma. It is our top also here. Also one in some come. Last to be so NDC penny don't come to can someone. Don't really suffer on soon now. And even the bank in young politicians and say upon powers upon the positions that they hold, you know, a look of Siada, a look of Siada, the man called Moxa, Cosiada, on the back of Sophia name, and Yassi, and I said, could be a memory that. Now, me to me, until the Bible say, you're offering a major man or Fred, but you be over here. Eka tete nyame adwuma Kwame nti ye meka no se eye masunjo mo bua na ya no enko taa obi ani ne mu na intimi build better Ghana mfama enchima no efise sɛdeɛ ewi Africa ko n'anim no enwoma ntimi ma na tibiem da nemom sɛ na ye nipa a yɛtimu no ɔman mu no sɛ yanto sɛ no mayi a ebedu ne bi da bi antɔkɔ ba ne social media we no dey afraid so we no dey afraid so and even the asofo bi asem ba ye dwuma ni pinpin si e beka fret ya masa no mana man chese ye de ye huka ye tene if you say Bible say let the past guide you just come and kwanti we ama no with that penifo na se say ne ye nyina ye ntama ye kama obi nta obi ta no bi so nta me dan ko so na o man ye build na asofo enimu a enyi politicians so ni mu a enyi Kwame no.
Yo, Papa Wadawruma fa number to dry said be a man for frewa en sabeka we.
Pedafi. O tina no papa. Maba mikikwa ko TV ko ya this program. He said maba na bedu no pay anti anton pay me ye counseling. O tina papa so dia sori kasia no de ndim pacho. O fa ka ko kaso no wesi we ja jansen. O de opebuta hope generation and asapo computer my number is 0244 57 1050 0244 57 1050. Kwame, me nyamo na kasiye bono woni afia kire muntu aso.
Eso me daze pa odi for computer man na ene na di nkomo na me be ye birthday dedication kasiye bi. Me pa jo muntie ni yie pa. Aha. Me ye birthday dedication kasiye bi. Ba me afia kire we. Enne eye mi ankasa mi wofa ma de nyina yewura upon sesu Forestry Commission Executive Director Forestry Commission yewura upon sesu enne ye ne yire e birthday na yewura upon sesu enne eye ne yire e birthday enti ye ma happy birthday ma enye Europon sesu ukuna wodowo na wope wasem na wase menka nkyere wo se odo na awode nsu obedi amawo se de ehon mra bia sitie ma bibie haw na woso owa a wodi n'akyi abotre odwo empaibo bibia mu no eniema akoyi ama no enti wo se enne ye wawoda na menka nkyerɛ sɛ ma odawase ɔne nkwara ne nyinaa dawase ɔne abusua ne nyinaa dawase na ɛdai deɛ wohwehwɛ ɛwɔ abrabɔ mu nyinaa ɛma wo ho ɛma wo ma ɛne ɔno ankasa wɔ pɔn sɛsu no awurade nyɛma wo enti ɛnɛ ɛyɛ yɛwura ɔpɔn sɛsu ne yira wɔdɔ no ɛsa apɛ n'asɛm ɛnɛ ɛyɛ ne birthday happy birthday to you ma na mmom me wɔfa ɔpɔn sɛsu se menka nkyerɛ sɛ I love you ɔso wɔdɔ enti na amane ɛwɔ hɔ ɛno no ɛna wɔn senom se wɔn so ɛma happy birthday enti yɛwura ɔpɔn sɛsu ɛyere ɛnɛ yɛ ne yere ɛ birthday na adeɛ baako a ɛsa wɔ wɔn sɛ yɛwura ɔpɔn sɛsu sɛ odi birthday na ɔno ne yere birthday no ɔno na di ne yie odi ma ne yɛ fiko aha ɛma ne yɛ kama paa nti ɔno no ɛkyerɛ sɛ ɔno a na edi ne birthday na emu ɛnɛ yɛ yɛwura ɔpɔn sɛsu ne yere ɛ birthday happy birthday to you ma onyankopɔn inhyira no nto nanim kyerɛ Addo nti amen okay 101.7 nso nie ye bɛbɔ nwom na ya sɔre na yɛmfɛn dedication yɛfɛn delegation kwana kasa ma you know happy birthday to Nana ya Mafua happy birthday to you Nana ya Mafua we a freight forwarder ewo Lilac Logistics Aviance Cargo Villager ewo Nkrumah na efri wankasa wadamfo wunua obi bia wodo wo pe wasem abiyo Ashley Mr. Ntinka bonu bi happy birthday to Nana ya Mafua we a freight forwarder ewo Lilac Logistics ewo Aviance Cargo Village was say much love with the Rasta for pa because so on Rasta feel okay was say odemao happy birthday to Solomon Abuajia over La Paz Toyota and so when you're 20 years pepe Solomon Abuajia over La Paz and then when you're 20 years pepe if you coffee sweet you and now or the Emma coffee sweet now down for a friend says Solomon Abuajo La Paz. When you're 20 years, pepe, happy birthday to you. Now let me tell you this again. Happy birthday to Nanaya Mafua, we a freight forwarder, our Lilac Logistics, Aviance Cargo Village. And now your birthday. Enti Nanaya Mafua, freight forwarder, Lilac Logistics, our Aviance Cargo Village. Wadam Funia, Abigail Ashley, woman of faith. Ese oma happy birthday onyankopon nhyira onto nanim nkyira oma adom enya wodia onfa wo gantwa wo hunhia awurade mfa nhyira ngu apono ho na enye biribia edan mu wo beka se me dem awoda no awurade bie osoro mfanse ede mame Jesus Christ di mu ene mabompa ya ma wo Nana ya Mafua happy birthday to you that's it okay 101.7 so any na Isaac wa fanso ha adwene keti hama or sports minister him say are you the sports minister me go me say think ababu me ana we answer ngo na enam na wo we na edi ana ekotodwe ye from everybody akwa wazan ngo Kwame Nkrumah Tikese me monitor president of the land me producer and openi Kwame owusu aduo mi and ofi adweso kwaso and Abigail Ashley woman of faith ono nso so someone abitin me so me kwaya me de no kala na ben white na ede a me be ma me tiri mi na fu mama me ho 1 month Yi na mapempem na apa no smende. Okay, me ye no bigger quest die ni bi. Aha. Me ye no bigger quest die ni bi. Ene e chena so asori wo ho. Rock of Bethel Prayer Ministry International ja papa. Apostle John Addo na me kai we o chena asori e wo ho asori kase bra na ye nyina ye nsom otiasefo enyankopon. Me ba mo chaw afcon ya bo awie o chena anumre. Wububa! Yes, yetibo! Ni beba beye eno so kama pa. Na afe wugidie ni sei ye de eno so atoa so na otwe ebre wo peace 104.3. Ne mo ha de hello 101. Eh. Me bo ambi okuma se aha ye okay 101.7. Awu nyina mo ni tia. Ojimi enya ado. Bye bye. Atievo anyom na ma. Awia 2 o'clock. We dey fear kam yes so we finance akofa ye nchi. Awia 2 o'clock. Abiga Ashley betena se. Mo ho ye. Edwumadiye no. Ye de bebrem. Mesra mo tie bi. Na apomuden dwumadie die. Hwe bibie ni wa eya wo wi asemi wanidi. Ana wo be sori na wontimi sori honam ye basa. Dan me ka kire obi se flesh yi bi kotodwe wo wi akọ omudi a obewe obetwe ni tan na se obese ba bra obre enti de ye di akoyemu no ehwe ni yi niema be ne ye a emwa ye obu akọ blood group no eni so di aduane bi wanyini wadru be 40 abrabo be na ese obo wapomudin mu after 40 niema bi wo wa na produce wo body ni mu a em produce biem me say hwe afe na menya 40 wa me skin no fe na efe bebe menya be 45 no na niema bi wo produce no produce biem 40 40 wo bi afa beka ho me de mo ano 40 enti 2 o'clock to 4 muntie eye mo ho ye dwumadie no ebeba so Abia Ashley e de bebrem kama pa na ye winam ema yenum ye debruta okay even voy HF Grills na ebo aye ma ye de ba na number no eni 0277 60 48 58 opeso obrel turkey obrel kweyo obrel afia chiri kwa o the simple rabbit adanko aya grilia open live one so eni beba ena ba kun akade bi ena confirm ni nyina o de bebrel Tantra Hills no number ni biem open order o de beba open so koto no so o de be ma both live ni grade 1 nyina 0277 60 48 58 0277 60 48 58 0277 60 48 58 okay 101.7 so yakramo bye bye
Okay FM 101.7